Okay, so we are on episode 3, day 2 investigation. I think this is the most recent. Let me just check the timestamps to make sure we got the right one. Yeah, 2213. Let's see, Detroit is much bigger than where I live and has more crime, yes. I mean, all big cities have a lot of crime, like Los Angeles and stuff, but I think Detroit had like a per capita for a long time, like based on how many people that they had like the most crime. Let's see, damage usually attacks from the front line. Flint goes behind the enemy and tries to kill the team while they're worrying about the objective. Front lines are tanks, I'd probably be a tank. And support are the healers. That sounds cool. And it's a free game, isn't it, Monkey? You have that PhD brain, Relentless. I've been borrowing it a little bit for this game, though. Phew, what a day. This is no time for relaxing, Nick. Say, you think the WP's got a chance? That's willpower, I think. Let's see, the knowledge stored in my PhD brain on this subject is like, that's Michigan. Looks like a mitten. Sarah lives there. That's awesome. And it is a free game. Okay, cool. Thanks, Monkey. You like to play... I play her like a flank. Okay. See, I guess that really depends on the people we find out about in today's trial. The director and the producer? We haven't even met them yet, have we? Yeah, them. Well, what are we doing here then? Let's get to the studios. Oh, we get to go meet them before the trial. That's kind of cool. So, new day, we get to hear new things about each object. Mia's favorite potted plant. Maya has been watering it so much lately it looks a little swollen. She's either trying to make it grow or she's perfecting her water torture technique. That's the same thing we heard before. It's a nice day outside. The hotel across the way is always full these days. There's the bellboy happily cleaning the room. That's the same. A poster of an old movie that Mia liked. I was thinking I should go see it myself. Then I realized that the poster doesn't actually say the title of the movie. We've heard that too. Maybe it only changes once per case? Because these are all pretty much the same. Let's see, it's the only U.S. state made up of 2 peninsulas. Ooh. Oh, Rebecca, thank you for the host. How's it going? I saw you streaming earlier. How did your stream go? Let's see. It only changes once per case. Okay, I won't waste too much time. I'll waste a little bit of time. Let's see. I-O is pronounced like I-O. Oh, when I read that, I thought low. Okay, what to do? A movie poster, but no movie title. Isn't that kind of weird? That's an awful advertisement. Although, honestly, if you threw up a movie poster with like Spider-Man or something on it, you don't need a title. It sells itself. Detective movie poster. Speaking of movies, are any of you guys Quentin Tarantino fans? Because he has a new movie coming out this weekend, and I'm a big Tarantino fan, so I would like to see it. I'm not sure if I'm going to go this weekend, but at some point I will watch it. It looks very different from his other movies. His movies, even in the trailer, usually you see a lot of violence, a lot of swearing, that kind of stuff. This one looks a lot more tame. It reminds me more of like a Coen Brothers movie, not like a typical Tarantino. But I always like his dialogue. He comes up with really cool situations, so I'm excited. Okay, so what to do? What do you think we should do? Well, what do I... Huh? Why don't we do what you just said? We gotta get the scoop on this director and producer. Look at her face. She's like shocked we asked her that. Oh, right. Then there's no point in hanging out here. Let's see, maybe the title is hidden in the poster. Only those in the know may go see it. There's a secret society of movie watchers out there somewhere. I mean, even like in the new Avengers movies, they never really put the title, they would just put like a 3 or Endgame or something like that, or have like a symbol. Let's go, got manual raid. A manual raid? Maybe I can, I don't know if I can force a, maybe I can force a raid thing. Hold on just a second. Check this out. Unfortunately, it's going to take me a second to force it. I think I could test it though. Hey, Rebecca. Hey, Skogcat. That's a cool name. Let's see, we tried to raid, but it didn't work. Oh no, what happened? What I'm trying to do right now is do a manual raid notification. Let's see, I think I would do that in my overlay section. I use Stream Elements for this. Oh no, I use Streamlabs for this one, that's right. I'm on the wrong site. It was great. You were playing Spider-Man, right? I freaking loved that Spider-Man game. So good. No, I don't want to set up donations. I don't want to enable the Cloud bot. I must have never used this browser to log into Streamlabs. Alright, alert box. You're going to get that raid notification. A raid with a party of 1,544 people. Holy crap. That's bigger than the Connor raid. Okay, that's a big raid. Alright. I so want to play Spider-Man. It's amazing. So are you on followers only or something? It shouldn't be on followers only. I mean, I don't think anyone's tried to chat that wasn't a follower. But let me see if I can check my stats. No, follower only chat is off. So everyone should be able to chat. Welcome, 1,500 raiders. Are my messages showing up? Yeah, I can read it, Kate. I can see your messages. Yeah, Brian raided me back in March. It was very end of March, I think it was. It was over 1,000 people. It was just insane. That's how I met Rebecca and so many other people. Hugshotty grabs her butt. Yeah, we don't have enough guns to protect a raid that size. Looks like at least some of it made it over from my stream. Yeah, I see a few new people. Thank you guys for dropping in. Manual raid successful. Yes, long time no see, Sorrow. How are you doing? I can't remember how I found the stream. You know, I would say a good, at least 50% of the people here came from that Connor raid, and everyone else, it's mixed up. Some people came from Tomb Raider, some people came from, there's some other biggies. Uncharted, when we played that. I've had a few random games, and we've gotten a few people. It seems like every game we pick up like 5 to 10 people, but... Oh, you came from that ride too. Successful manual raid. Oh, thank you so much, Kate. There's Jessie chewing on her toy. It looks cute, but what she really does is she finds a toy and she gnaws on it until she just tears it apart. Skogcat, thank you so much for the raid. Or is that Skog Katie? It could be an E at the end for like Katie. Gotta call the husband. I will see you soon, Rebecca. Let's see. Oh, Stanley Parable. That's right, Rainbow. That was so much fun. I love that game. April Fool's Day. Yes, that was the perfect April Fool's game. Aw, doggo. Yeah, I have a bunch of different alerts from the dogs. Unfortunately, that raid one, I need to change that to also be the dogs. What I should do is maybe hide the dogs in like a hallway and then call them over and film it and get all 3 of my dogs just like rushing the camera. That'd be a cool raid video. Yeah, see, and we got quite a few from the 12-hour stream too. That's right, Diddy. Yeah, I remember that stream. I remember when we died from insanity in that basement. That was cool. Yeah, we died plenty of times in Stanley Parable. Okay, back to the game. What were we doing? So we need to go... So everybody that just jumped in, if you haven't played this game, this is Phoenix Wright. We get to play an attorney, and in this current case, it's about a couple movie stars from like this like Japanese Power Rangers style action show. One of them apparently, allegedly, killed the other. The good guy killed the bad guy, but in real life. The good guy is we're defending the good guy. And we're basically just trying to find out who really did this, because of course our defendant claims they didn't. Let's see. That would be so cute. It has to happen. We actually have a few videos that we've filmed, but I haven't had time to put them up there. I try to do them for like different situations. Like if you donate like 25 bits, it'll be this video. If you do 50 bits, it'll be like that video, and just kind of mix it up, you know? I wish there was a way to make it random. Maybe there is. For the Win is playing this. That's right, Sorrel. Yeah. Okay, so this is our assistant talking to us right now. That's what I've been saying. Let's go to those Studio Pronto. Any ideas? We don't have enough information to make a case yet. That's exactly the same thing you said yesterday. Just admit it. You don't have a clue what happened. There's not enough information. Alright, we're not getting anywhere here. I noticed you live on Win stream and came here to check it out. Oh, from Win's Discord. Well, how did I get notified in Win's Discord, Janie? I didn't post there. I wonder if there's a bot or something that, like, notified when I went live? That'd be cool. Honestly, I don't do well enough at Discord. I try to stay active in my own Discord when I can, but I'm really bad at anybody else. Actually, not even just Discord. Social media in general. I have a Twitter account. I don't use it enough. I have an Instagram account. Never used it. I just need to get better at that stuff. Oh, on Discord you can see who's streaming on the right-hand side, right? That's a nice feature. Yeah, in the Who's Live section. Okay, so here's all the items that we have. We have the Samurai Spear. This is the murder weapon. And in what kind of world does the attorney get to hold on to the murder weapon? What? This is a map of the studio. Apparently, he was murdered in Studio 1, and Studio 2 is blocked off from like a fallen tree or something. See, this is a very chill stream. It's nice. Oh, thank you, Scott Cat. Let's see. Like we've established, in San Francisco, court looks a little bit differently. In a right world. Okay. I mean, we're a little bit biased. If we have the murder weapon, we could totally just hide it. They'd never have it again. Hello, lovely humans. How's everyone? Hey, a funny thing. It's good to see you. How are you doing? Okay, so this is the photo of the murderer, and this looks... Oh, no, we don't know if this is the murderer. This is just a picture of someone caught on camera around the time of the murder, but this guy looks nothing like our defendant. Yes, we like chill vibes here. It's pretty rare that things get out of hand here. I mean, the jokes get out of hand, but drama, not so much. Let's see, things in this game can get a bit wild. Yes, hey Shotgun, how's it going? Okay, so this is the card key. We got this so we can get into, not the studio. We can get in the employee area. That's right. And the autopsy report, which just tells us he died at 2:30 p.m., pierced through the chest by a spear. Obviously. Some things in this game can get extra. Our jokes never get out of hand. What are you talking about? Every once in a while, our jokes get so bad, I kind of worry that anybody might watch what we're doing. Hell, even this is a little bit out of hand, if you know the context of it. That's just how this stream goes. We like very subtle humor here. Oh, you just finished Remember Me game earlier. Isn't Remember Me by the same guys that did, what is that game that everyone likes? We like it. The time-traveling girl. Life is Strange. I think it's the same people that made Life is Strange. Let's see, the second game has the best character ever. Oh, I'm excited. I don't think that game was that popular, but I never played Remember Me. I also never played Vampire. Okay, so we're done here. We need to go to the studio. Oh no, the scary security guard. There's an old lady working here that hates everybody. Except for people in power. She seems to really like them. What about that emote? Well, Scott Cat, you want to know more about that emote? I'm not going to give it away. Maybe somebody will. But we played a game called Her Story, and it's a very inside joke from that game, which is a really cool game. If you never played Her Story, I highly recommend you check that out. Let's see. Yeah, Vampire? You know, it's spelled like, I think it's Vampire. And, but yeah, I never played that game. I almost thought about doing that Xbox Live, what is it called? Games with Gold, or whatever it is, where you pay them like $5 a month. Because one of the games is that Vampire, and I could play that on my PC. Oh, you were thinking of Bloodlines. Yeah, very different game. Yeah, Vampire, it's kind of like a third-person action game, but I think the story is supposed to be pretty good. Okay, no one's here. Oh, good, no security guard. Right, now they have Miss Oldbag in custody. Oh, that's right. So in the previous day, Miss Oldbag, we kind of thought that maybe she did it, but we don't know for sure. Let's see. I have both both have vampires. That's true, Sorrel. We just finished not Bloodlines. What was the other one? Bloodstained. That was a good game. I've never played Vampire Bloodlines, but I really want to play it before the new one comes out. I played the first vampire game. What was it called? Like Redemption or something? Vampire the Masquerade Redemption. And that was cool. I enjoyed that game when it first came out. I don't know if it holds up now, but I enjoyed it at the time. Let's see, we should include the Her Story stream as part of the Juncadia Essential Kit. You know, I really need to go through like some of our classic moments. Luckily, I've backed most of them up to YouTube in case Twitch deleted them, and just clip out some like classic moments. Let's see, I really want to watch it now. Check it out, Rainbow. That whole stream is worth watching. That's such a cool game. Let's see, I love Bloodlines. I'm playing it with some friends. It's a single player game, right? It is a long stream. I remember we started that stream at, I don't know, 7, 8 o'clock at night. It got to midnight, close to midnight. And I was like, I don't want to quit right now. We had just finished a game. I'm like, let's play Her Story. It's not very long. And then my wife said, yeah, I'll jump in. Big mistake. We ended up playing that game for like over 5 hours. And when we finished it, it was like, I don't know, almost 6 in the morning. We were dead. Let's see, you get to choose your clan this time. It's like the tabletop game that was based on. Nice. That's for the new one, Sorrel, or the first Bloodlines. It was great because part of the fun was how tired everyone got. We were losing our mind. I think everybody in chat was losing their mind that night. Let's see, I'm playing and they're watching me on Discord and shouting at me because I suck at games. See, that's part of the reason why I like Twitch and streaming is because I did that a whole bunch in college and high school is I would play games and people would just come over and watch and hang out and they get to experience the story. So I like to play a lot of story focused games. It was kind of like watching a movie, you know? Let's see, I think I played Her Story in about 2.5 hours and beat it. Yeah, it took us 5 hours. Although part of the reason why my games take so long is because of this. This should have taken me 2 seconds to hit the A, read that and hit the A button. How long have we been on the screen? At least 2 minutes. Back for the moment, at least. Welcome back. See, fill him with gold. And speaking of Vampire the Masquerade, Brian and Amelia were in a Geek and Sundry Chronicle, LA by Night. They played the big baddies. That's kind of like a role-playing kind of thing, right, Sorrel? I haven't been able to watch one of those streams, but I've seen their updates on Twitter. They're all like dressed up and stuff. It looks pretty cool. Are they actually playing a game, or is it just like a story? Okay, so back to this. I guess they don't have anyone to replace her, the security guard. Hey, in this guard station, look, she left her donuts. All right, those are probably bad by now. I think it's D&D. Oh, I thought it was like a vampire role-playing game. There's actually like a tabletop game called Vampire the Masquerade. Let's see, they are both playing the game and the story. Oh, nice. The security at this place is awful. There's no security now. It's just a gate. What? I wasn't going to eat them. You better not. You get sick. I was like, where's the music? But I heard a bird right then. Let's see. I had it playing in the background while I was working on data entry stuff. It is Vampire the Masquerade, just the tabletop version. I've played that before. I had some friends in high school that were big into D&D, and I've only played D&D once or twice, but I played Vampire the Masquerade probably 10 or 12 times. That game was fun. But I haven't played those games in at least 10 years, probably a lot longer. Let's see. The computer that runs the studio security cameras. Huh? It looks like it's been turned off for the day. Well, that's good. There's no security. Why leave it on? That bird sounds like it felt like it was right over my head. How do you think I feel? I got these headphones on. Let's see. If you stream Paladins, we could do a private battle with people in chat. Andy could also join and we could have a battle against each other or work together. Monkey, I don't want to be playing against you. You'll wipe the floor with me. I'll be on your team. An overhead map of the studios. Right from here is the employee area. We've been there. To the left are the actual film studios. Looks like a studio van. They probably use it to carry around the film equipment. The main entrance to the studios. They probably have a police officer on patrol out there. You would hope so, because there's no security here. Let's see, I may do a Bloodlines stream at some point. Oh, that's awesome, Janie. I definitely want to do that too, because I've never played it. It's a longer game though, isn't it? Because it's like an RPG. And everyone can do the quiz to pick a clan. Oh, I like it when games do that, where you don't just pick what you want to be, you actually answer questions and then it like assigns you something. Although I like it when you can change it, because sometimes it gives me something that I didn't want. Let's see, if you stream Paladins, we could do... Oh, I already read that, Monkey, I think. Alright, so... Where are we going? We need to move here. Let's check out the employee area first. We may very well get Nosferatu. One thing I've seen, because I know how that game works, because I've seen reviews and stuff. If you pick like a Nosferatu, your gameplay is completely different from like everybody else, because you can't be seen. You're like a monster. That's really cool. Look, it's that assistant girl. Hey. There's some music. Hi. WP Lawyers, right? I heard about the trial. Great job, guys. Oh? Don't mention it. Is it true they caught the security lady? Oh. What are we doing? Are we Santa Claus all of a sudden? Actually, she just called me. She told me to cover up that drain. You mean that one? Wow, what a mess. I know. I'm not so good with handiwork. Some assistant, right? Yeah, but you do all the work on the props and the backdrops, right? Right. Just lots of times they end up looking worse than they did before I fixed them. Speaking of things looking worse before they fixed them, remember I was talking about how my wife's video card, the fan stopped working? Well, because this is my second time trying to fix it. When I tore it apart this time, I actually took the fan apart and it had like these two kind of washer things to like hold the fan in place. I actually just yanked one of them out, put it back together, and it seemed to hold a little bit better. So I left it like that and it's still working. But it's actually, so it's basically working with missing parts. I'm hoping that it lasts longer this time. Oh, well, I'm sure these things happen. Nothing to worry about yourself about. You're right, I won't. Personally, I think she should worry at least a little bit more. I mean, it is her job. I know, whatever works. It's kind of like that, what scares me though is like, it's an expensive video card, and I don't like tinkering with hardware at that level, you know? So, but at the same time, it's 5 years old, and it's out of warranty, so what else am I gonna do? If it works, it works. If you'll excuse me, I have to go to the guard station. I'm supposed to fill in for Miss Oldbag. Right, I'll see you later then. Good luck with your investigation. Do we trust her? I'm not so sure. She seems nice. But she could be a little fishy. Alright, so the fanboy they were talking about in the trial today, he came in through the drain. She looks trustworthy to you. She'll stay in our good graces for now, but I'm watching her. See, this is nowhere near the same thing, but I once put together an IKEA shelf that wouldn't close unless I took out a part. I took it out and now it closes. I was like, okay, whatever works, as long as it's not an important part. But the nice looking ones are the ones you have to watch out for. You know, we did a murder mystery dinner party recently, and I could have sworn that it wasn't going to be this character based on Al Capone. His name was Al Capop. It was played by, because we all had to play roles in this game, it was played by my wife's brother. And I'm like, that is the obvious bad guy. Not going to be him. Guess who it was? It was the obvious bad guy. It's like, come on. Hey, Nick. If that drain's covered, the boy wouldn't be able to get in. Yeah, I think that was the idea. I feel kind of sorry for him, though, don't you? What, do you want to rip the grate off? Really, Nick? We can? Whoa, she's serious? Uh-oh. Okay, what the hell's going on? Why would she want to rip that off? Is she the fanboy that was sneaking in here? Take your time, Rebecca. Let's see. I love murder mystery dinners. Oh, have you done one before, Rebecca? This one wasn't like a professional one. This is like a kit, like a board game that we bought. But not a board game. It's really just like instructions with like a CD that played like audio clues in between sessions. It was super fun. Let's see. There's only one way to find out what happens if you rip it open, John. Every time I'm left with an answer of rip it open or leave it be, or do something or leave it be, don't do it. You should always do it. Let's see. We've done them with the church peeps. Oh, that's so cool, Rebecca. Any ones you recommend? Because honestly, I was more impressed with just the experience of doing it. The game itself, I thought, was kind of mediocre. I would like to try a better one. Been talking about doing another one soon. Oh, so cool. Should we put your mistakes in the trash? Well, I guess some things are just made to be broken. Like my video card and your IKEA furniture, Relentless. Yeah, Nick, you're pretty swell sometimes. Sometimes. Hi-ya! Whoa. There. That should make the kids happy. The things we do. But why? Like, I want to know why she wanted that to be broken. The drain grate is off. And I know who did it. Now the kids will be able to come in again. Doesn't it make you feel great to do a good deed like that? That's not a good deed. Must be nice to live so free of guilt. Let's see, I don't know the company that the couple who usually heads it up uses. Well, if you do see him again, yeah, if you could ask him if you did enjoy it a lot, maybe you could find out, let me know. Because you can never tell based on just Amazon reviews, Sometimes if it's like a niche thing and it doesn't have like tons of reviews, sometimes they're like totally fake. Although it wasn't bad. I just can imagine there's better ones out there. If I had to rate it, it was like a solid 6.5, maybe a 7 out of 10. Let's see. There's a half-finished backdrop for a stage here. Writing is hard, especially if you're on a phone or tablet. Writing is nearly impossible. Let's see, probably Neo Old Tokyo Castle. I remember that. Neo Old. The door to the dressing room. It's not locked. Hey, Nick, let's go in. Maybe there'll be something else to steal. Hey, we're not thieves. But we did take that card key. We borrowed that. There's a difference. Except borrowing basically means you're supposed to return it. That's the only difference. Oh, we won't go in there. Maya's a wild one, seriously. There's a sign on the dressing room door. Will Powers. It must be neat to be the star and have your own room like this. Okay, I think we've pretty much already seen everything here. Let's see. Cola, candy, chips, and gum. Jake the Snake. Thank you so much for the raid, dude. And everybody, welcome to John Cadia. How's it going, guys? And how was your stream, by the way? What were you playing? And you know what? I actually totally forgot. It was a manual raid, but no less amazing. Let me do a shout out to Rebecca and a shout out to Jake. Let's see, I was playing, what is that? Loratus? Is that what that is? I'm not sure what that is, Jake. I'm guessing that it was a Lord of Darkness. Okay. Loratus, Lord of Darkness. Lord of Darkness, wasn't that the subtitle of a Castlevania game? No, Lords of Shadow, maybe. I'm not familiar with that game. Let's see, it's an interesting game, squad-based roguelike. Oh, nice. The last roguelike game I played was, what was it called? Dead Cells. That game was fantastic. No, Lord of Darkness is me. Hey, Linz, how's it going? Wait, look, Samurai Soda. Nick, try this. Be my guest. Okay. Oh, too bad, it's sold out. Alright, I think we're done here. One thing that's kind of lame about this area is you have to go to the main gate before you can go to the next area. Oh, hello. What's going on here? So what's going on here? So we're just playing some Ace Attorney, Phoenix Wright right now. We're in case number 3 out of 4 in the first game. Last time I saw you, you were going, oh, ooh, freaking blood. I love that bad guy. He was amazing. Let's see, what a tease. Dead Cells is a wonderful game. That game is fantastic. Although, I will say I kind of chickened out a little bit in Dead Cells. I went into settings for the stream, because that game, people can affect the stream. They can help you out, and they can also mess with you. So I turned off this ability for them to mess with me on the boss, because every time I got to the last boss, some people in the stream were just spamming attacks. And I just couldn't handle it. When they were all tag teaming me, there was nothing I could do. It was just too much. So I turned off that ability, but the rest I kept on. Let's see. All right, lovelies, I'm going to head to bed now. Much love to you all. Oh, thank you so much for the raid, Rebecca, and thank you for dropping in and saying hi. And everybody that came with Rebecca, of course, thank you. Awesome manual raid. And if you guys haven't already followed Rebecca, check out her channel. She sings. She's been playing Spider-Man recently. She plays all kinds of cool single-player games. I didn't know that. Yes, Jake, if you ever stream that game, it's fantastic to stream. You just have to connect it to your Twitch account, and there's all kinds of options you can turn on. Oh, you look a little out of place. It's the clothes, isn't it? I thought my camo vest might do the trick. Kind of an alternative guard fashion thing. Ah, now we can question her. Let's see, there was a cooldown between boss attacks for people on Dead Cells. Well, for me, Monkey, there wasn't enough of a cooldown. It still destroyed me. I just remember I'm fighting this huge boss, and it was like raining down meteors or something. It was insane. So how are the studios doing? There's police wandering around everywhere. It's terrible. They won't even let me clean up. Don't want me disturbing evidence. I haven't even cleaned up our lunch plates from the day of the murder. I remember seeing that. There was like food everywhere. You mean those plates with the steak bones left over on them in the employee area? Yeah, can you believe it? Must be nice having steak for lunch. Let's see. It's almost like there's been a murder on the premises. What a shock. There's police where there's a murder. Let's see, do kids sneak in here a lot? Well, I don't think there's that many of them, but I do see one in particular a bunch. This must be the one sneaking in through the grate. He's always gawking at the sets or snapping pictures. Oh, that's a problem. You should see old Windbag's eyes flash when she sees them. She has a bit of trouble catching them, though. The director et al. I heard something at the trial today. They said that the director and producer were here the day of the murder. Oh, sorry. I was in the prop storage room, so I didn't see them. Let's see. Wanted to show you the love. Gotta head to bed, though. Have fun questioning everyone. Press X to doubt. X to doubt. Oh, what was that game? LA Noire, right? Such a cool game. I want to play that again. I actually was thinking about getting the VR version. Maybe streaming that one. That one might be a trip. But thank you so much for the raid, dude. Have a great night, and yeah, it's good seeing you. I guess they were here, though. The studio heads seemed pretty eager to keep us quiet. So they were trying to protect the director. More the producer, really. The producer's our real star here. She saved these studios from the brink of disaster and kept them running. I don't think we'd still be in business if it weren't for that producer. The producer, huh? Well, I mean, that kind of makes sense. The producer's usually the money guy when it comes to movies. Oops, didn't mean to hit that twice. Skip, skip, skip. Okay. We're done talking to her, but we might be able to show her some evidence. How about the spear? Say, you work with the props, right? About that murder weapon? You mean the samurai spear? Yeah, it's a prop, but it's still pretty heavy. I hate having to carry that thing around. So you'd have to be pretty strong to use that as a weapon, it sounds like. Why is Miss Powers the only person I can think of? Or Mr. Powers, the only person I can think of. Not really sure what that is, sorry. She doesn't care about the map. What about this picture of Powers? Could you take a look at this? That's Mr. Powers. Why is he dragging his leg like that? What is this anyway? It looks like she didn't know about the photo or the injury that morning. Never mind. You said Mr. and then corrected yourself by saying Miss. Whoops. I thought I said Miss the first time. Derp. It's not a John Cadia stream without some classic John Failure. If we didn't have any John Failure, it'd be just a tragedy. Just a tragedy without the fail. Alright, card key? Maybe we shouldn't show her that. Wow, they gave a lawyer one of the card keys? Well, I'm sort of borrowing it. I see. You better be careful not to lose that. They're very strict about those card keys here. Grilled tomato! Sorry I'm an hour late. Oh, you were just in time for the tragedy. No worries at all, dude. Welcome. I'm glad you could make it. I guess they're pretty good about keeping these out of outsiders' hands. Thanks. I'll be careful. Alright. Autopsy report? Not really sure what that is. Sorry. She seems kind of oblivious to quite a few things about what happened that day, which is kind of weird. Let's see. What else is just a tragedy? Losing your familiar as I.O. Oh. In that game you were talking about, Monkey? Let's see. Okay, I think we're done talking to her. Let's try to go to Studio 1. Supposed to be police everywhere. Oh, we're probably gonna run into our buddy, right? Hey, Nick. It looks like Detective Gumshoe isn't here today. Oh, maybe not. You're right. He's probably up to his neck in paperwork after the commotion at today's trial. So, Nick, remember that Studio 2 we heard about the trial today? It was down the path with the fallen tree, right? Yeah, I think that's what they said. Maybe the director and the rest of them are there today. Now's our chance, Nick. Let's check it out. Which is funny because they told us when that tree fell over, nobody was going there. It was closed. Why would they be over there? Let's see. In Paladins, when you lose Luna, IO's familiar, you are heavily weakened. I like classes or characters in games that have like pets. I always like that. Like in WoW, I always like playing the Hunter, where you get to like tame whatever animal you wanted. That was fun. Ah, now we can go directly to Studio 2. Let's see. Well, if the tree had been moved, you can get to Studio 2 now. Why wouldn't they be there? Well, the tree didn't look like it was moved. It looked like it was still in the same place it was before. Let's see. Sorry, was lurking for a bit while helping a friend set up their stream. Oh, no problem at all, Janie. Welcome back. Are you going to be modding that one too? This place is deserted. Or there's like a hobo living in the van. Eek. Nick, what was that noise? Ah, it sounded like it came from the trailer. Someone must be inside. Hello? No answer. Pretty suspicious if you ask me, Nick. Let's go in. I'm not sure we should be barging in. Ah, it's locked. Oh, he just tried, apparently. What? Don't we have a key? No, but there's probably one in the guard station at the main gate. Then what are we waiting for? Let's borrow it. Let's borrow it. If they'll let us. Let's see, the trailer door. It's locked. The key is probably in the security guard station. What's a bummer, though, is if we leave this area, whoever's in there has time to leave. I doubt they let us borrow it. It's stealing time. I mean, borrowing. These look like materials for making a movie set. They've been sitting here for quite some time. This might as well be a junkyard. How do you know how long they've been sitting there? Maya's always borrowing things from people she don't know. That's the worst, right? If you're gonna borrow something, at least like know it's okay to borrow. On closer inspection, this trailer looks like it's been here for a while. I don't think this is part of some temporary film set. Dude, there's windows. Can't you just like look inside and see who's there? Then that also wouldn't be breaking and entering or stealing a key. Kleptomaniac, lawyers and their assistants. You know, I'm watching Stranger Things right now, and it's really cool seeing Winona Ryder get work again. But do you remember back in like, I think it was like the late 90s or something, when she had that, I don't know if she was like a full-blown kleptomaniac, but I just remember it was in the news that she had gotten in trouble from stealing some stuff. So, man, her career just tanked after that for quite a while. Let's see, I've watched all of Stranger Things. Nice, Rainbow. I'm on, I think we're a little bit past halfway of season 2. So we have a whiles to go. A light van for moving staff and equipment around. They've kept it in pretty good shape. Looks like it'd run fine. Let's see, in 2 days, it's going to be my birthday. And one of my friends saved a bunch of photos and videos that she got of me being stupid during school and said that she's going to share all these photos and videos on Snapchat on my birthday. So I'm just preparing myself for embarrassment. Dude, that's messed up, Grilled Tomato. Are you okay with that? Because, I don't know. I can see a lot of people not being okay with that. Hey, Sniper Blaze, welcome back. Let's see, she was supposedly doing research. Is that what they said, Rainbow? Doing research? Sure. Well, it didn't make sense, though, because she had money. Like, she was still kind of a star at that time. She didn't have to steal. So I'm guessing that she just did it for the rush, you know? And yes, happy early birthday, Girl Tania. How old are you? I'm guessing 26. I'm just spitballing, throwing a number out of nowhere. Let's see, Winona Ryder was a really big movie actress in the 90s. One of my favorite movies with her, Edward Scissorhands. Awesome movie if you guys haven't seen it. Well, let's go for a drive. Dude, Maya is crazy. Sure, if I had a license. Wait, what? Why don't you have a license? Nick, you don't have a driver's license? But look, I have this. Edward Scissorhands is one of my favorite movies. That soundtrack is phenomenal. I like to play certain songs out of that soundtrack during Christmas time. Why are you showing me your attorney's badge, Nick? Is that a boiler? Oh, an incinerator. Apparently they just put this one in. It's already covered in soot. They must not clean it much. I'm turning 13. Well, right on, Grilled Tomato. I was way off. Well, happy early birthday, dude. Wait, you talked about embarrassing photos at school. I guessed way too late. Those would have been old photos at that time. Let's see, I loved Edward Scissorhands. You wrote a whole paper on the movie. What kind of paper did you write on Edward Scissorhands? I'm curious what like the subject was. Let's see, sure you could tell that it's an older movie, but it has that special charm to it. Honestly, anything Tim Burton makes, well, his really good movies, they're all pretty timeless. Like Beetlejuice, for example, that movie isn't old. Batman's aged a little bit. Some of those scenes are really funny when you look at it nowadays, but I still like it. Looks like 2 people ate here. There's nothing left on the plates. Hey, so they ate T-bone steaks too. What is it with steaks around here? Hey, there's always room for steak. But something does seem out of place. What? I don't know. It just feels odd. Oh, that was interesting. The music stopped right then. By the way, yeah, I'm fine with all the old pictures and videos she got of me, but I kind of want to see the pictures because she got one of me sleeping in class twice. Hey, as long as the teacher doesn't see it, good to go. I used to love Tim Burton. Up until like the early 2000s, I don't think he made like a really bad movie. And then came Planet of the Apes. And then there was more stinkers after that. Oh, the bones. That's true. How would you know they ate T-bones if there's no bones there? That could be anything. T-bones is too specific. Okay, so we need to go back to the guardhouse. Let's see. I wrote a culture and film paper about Edward Scissorhands' depiction of suburbia and influences from the 1920s German expressionist films. Well, the first one I totally get. It's totally like suburban housewives everywhere. The 20s German expressionist films, way over my head. But that's freaking awesome. I wish I wrote some fun papers like that. There's that bird again. Bears beats Battlestar Galactica. That's from The Office, right? I guess we should ask her if we can borrow it. Oh, we can't. Okay. Can we examine then? Aha. The security guard station. I can see the computer that runs the security cameras. Oh, please don't touch anything in there. The security lady would knock the stuffing out of me if she knew. I really want the key to that trailer. Maybe next time. Ah, so we have to come back here when she's not watching. Well, I guess we can go to Studio One. Check that out. Do you guys watch The Office? I really enjoyed that show. Pretty much all the seasons that have Steve Carell were great. And then after he left, it was still alright for a while. And I thought the show ended really well too. Alright, so inside Studio One. Scene of the crime. I don't really want to be in here. Yeah, it is a murder scene. I want to go someplace else, Nick. Must be something we missed in here. Wow, look at that camera. That must cost a ton. Yeah, so don't touch it. Hey, smile, Nick. You're a star. Stop that. Was she touching the camera right then? Let's see. I haven't watched like all of The Office, but I watched it whenever it appeared to be on and enjoyed it. That's one thing Relentless is I think that show, even though it is kind of like a, what would you call it? It's not a skit comedy. It's a, like you can kind of jump in anywhere and enjoy it, but there is like an overarching story. It's actually really good. And it really pays off to watch it in order because a lot of jokes build on each other and the situations of how their characters and relationships grow. It's pretty good. You can definitely see the cabinet of Dr. Caligari in Tim Burton's character design and some Metropolis-esque acting in Johnny Depp's performance. Oh, that's so cool. One of my friends told me to watch it because I don't usually watch shows like that, but when I watched the first episode, I couldn't stop. It's pretty funny. It has an interesting tone to it. It's almost like a documentary, you know? Look, a ladder. That's a step ladder. So, what's the difference? You need to stop judging things based on narrow-minded cultural assumptions, Nick. Right. Sorry. This girl is out there. We heard that before. Hey, look. That's the chair the director sits in. I've always wanted to sit in one of these chairs. Hey, Nick, take a look at that. One of those black and white board clips they clap at the start of filming. And look, a megaphone. A real live megaphone. Where's the megaphone? Ready, Nick? Action. This girl is more troubled than I thought. A lot of dry humor. Very dry humor. I like awkward dry humor very much. I say, I think it's actually supposed to be a documentary. In one of the episodes, they mentioned that they're filming a documentary at the office. Yeah, a lot of times they don't mention it, but they're always like looking at the camera. And a lot of times they're doing interviews. So yeah, it's totally like a long form documentary. I don't usually see shows when they do that quick glance at the camera when something happens. So it was pretty interesting. You know what my favorite thing about that show is? And actually all comedies. I like it when a comedy does not have a laugh track. Laugh tracks bug the ever-living shit out of me. Because it's almost like their show isn't that funny, so they have to tell the audience when to laugh. And you notice whenever they have a laugh track, they always laugh at things that are not funny at all. Like, sometimes they amp up the level of the laughter, but they still laugh at things that like aren't even a joke. It's like really, like somebody just walks in, says, "Hi guys," and everyone's like, "Ha ha 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 ha." Not funny. Why? Why laugh track? Let's see. That's for reflecting light. They call it a reflecting screen or something like that. I think we actually already read this. Let's see. They outlined where Jack Hammer's body lay with the tape. His body was found still inside the evil magistrate costume. I guess that's why the head part looks like a helmet. Funny, I expected a spear stabbing wound would leave at least a few bloodstains. And this is what I thought earlier when they showed the victim. It looked like there was no blood at all. It's like just a gaping hole. Let's see. I love how during the silences in the show, it's not completely silent because it makes it less movie-like and more lifelike. Like everyone is just staring at each other, but you can hear the air conditioner in the background. I don't know why, but it's funny. It makes it more realistic, which is cool. Girl Meets World actually had a live studio audience when filming, so that laughter was real. See, that's good, Rainbowscape. I like it when it's real laughter. When it's obviously fake, like, what's one that really kind of bothers me? What was that show with like the stereotypical nerds? Big Bang Theory. I've only caught a few episodes when I stay in hotel rooms and stuff, and some of it's pretty funny, but like the laugh track, oh, it just drives me crazy. Okay, so there's nothing in there. I'm gonna go back to here real quick. There's probably nothing I can do now. Alright, well, I guess we gotta go to a new place. Let's see. The office has that slight feeling that it's a bunch of people filming stuff on their phones, which somehow makes it funnier. And honestly, I don't think there's a character in that show I didn't like. At least in some way, you know? They made some really good characters in that show. Where do we want to go? I guess let's go to the detention center. Is this where the... Oh, our client still, of course. This is the guy we're defending. Will Powers. Oh, Mr. Wright, thank you for earlier. Not at all. We got lucky, to tell you the truth. You can say that again. Let's not. When in doubt, go talk to your defendant. Wolverine here. Dude, he's got those mutton chops. At first I thought Sabretooth, because he's like so overly hairy, but definitely Wolverine vibes. So, WP, do you have any leads that might get us going in the right direction? Sorry, but no. Be sure to tell us anything that comes to mind, no matter how small. We can't rely on getting lucky again tomorrow. Yes. He's still not telling us anything. The fanboy, that's right. Do our fanboys sneak into the studios often? You always rely on getting lucky, Phoenix. Let's be real. No, not that I know of. That security lady's pretty strict with them. But in today's testimony, didn't she say they were often hanging around? The kids really, really love the Steel Samurai. They sneak past when she's not looking, I guess. Alright, the director. Was the director present at the morning run-through? Yes, he was. He was directing how the Steel Samurai and the evil magistrate should move. Why didn't you tell us that before? Well, just the studio asked us to keep quiet. That has nothing to do with this. I hate to repeat myself, but Nick here is a newbie lawyer, fresh off the bar. When he loses, he's going to lose big. I see. I don't get that. It keeps showing sniff, but he looks happy. Like, I don't know. It looks like he has a tear, kind of, or sweat, and his eyes look sad, but he's got a grin. I don't know how to take his reaction right there. Let's see. I was watching a show, and they had a laugh track about every second. That's how a Big Bang sounds to me. I don't remember what the show was, but the laugh track had gotten to a point where I started to count all the laughter near the start of the episode, and I stopped because I lost count. Jeez. He's smiling through the pain. So, the sniff, he's like smiling but crying on the inside. Take a shot for every laugh track. Dude, you'd go to the hospital, did he? Why aren't you hiding anything else from us, are you? No, I sure hope not. You hope you're not hiding stuff? Come on. So, Joker. Pretty much Joker, yeah. It's like in the first Batman Tim Burton movie when he, like, spreads that laugh gas all over the place. That's what the studio audience is like. Regarding the murder weapon. Yes. Is it heavy, that spear? It's pretty hefty, yeah. I don't think the average person would be able to swing it around effectively. And that's the spear that broke or something during the morning run-through? Oh yes, I goofed on a round kick, you see. I broke the spear. The security lady fixed it for me right away, though. With duct tape, we heard. The security lady fixed it. Excuse me. Thank you for showing me that, whatever it is. I wish I could think of some way I could help you. Sorry. Okay, here's the photo of him, supposedly. Regarding this photograph. Yes. This really, truly, absolutely isn't you, right? Right. I was sleeping in my dressing room with the whole time, honest. But who else could have worn it? Your costume was in the dressing room? Yes. I guess they snuck in and took it while I was asleep. But who? So, that's kind of interesting. Everybody says when you look at this picture, why is he limping? He's not limping. Whoever this is, I think it's just too short for the costume. That's why there's just so much extra leg room at the end. Let's see, in Finland, duct tape is often called Jesus tape, because if you can't fix it with duct tape, it's broken beyond repair. Jesus tape? I never heard that before. I like that. Or like in California, we call Jesus tape. Okay, what about the card key? We found this card key in your dressing room. Oh, that's mine, yes. Can people outside the studios get these cards? I don't think so. Even I have to return the card. Once the show's done filming, that is. Huh. And autopsy report? And thank you for the lurk, Sorrel. See, Jesus tape is actually a more common name for it than duct tape, like around the world or just in Finland. Excuse me. Oh, we already got this. That just means he doesn't know. Okay, I don't think there's anything else to look at here. Back to our law office. Nothing to do here either. One thing I do like about this game is there isn't a whole lot of stuff that you can do, so it's hard, I think, to get stuck in this game. We need her gone, though. We're already shown her every item. Let's see. You've only ever heard of duct tape before? Just here. Sorry for not being more specific. Okay. I've never heard anyone use the word Jesus tape, but I'm going to use it now, and my friends are probably going to get confused. It's the official new name of duct tape on stream. Jesus tape. I like it. We're being very international on this stream. Let's see, but it's used so commonly here that people can't even remember the term duct tape off the top of their head if you ask them, hey, what is that tape called? Jesus tape. I wonder if there's something we missed here. God tier tape. That's pretty much what duct tape is. Oops. Alright, let's make sure we didn't miss something here. A window into the dressing room. The glass is frosted, so I can't see inside. Dang it. The remains of one of the other day's lunch are scattered around. Everyone was probably too shocked to clean up. There is a T-bone on one of the plates, minus the steak. T-bone. That must be the storage room. That's where they keep all the film equipment. Wow, Nick, you know a lot about the industry. We've heard this before. Band-Aids are the Holy Spirit. I love these regionally coined terms. I know, I had never heard that before. Jesus tape. I get that a lot when I watch English movies, like from Britain, you know, like England. There's a lot of interesting ways they call things. Like what I would call like fries, like French fries, they call chips there. Just weird things like that, where chips for me is like potato chips. I'm not sure what they call potato chips. Let's see, back in the day when I had a flip phone, oh, I don't miss those. I broke it in two, but it was still working, so I used duct tape to put it back together. It worked fine until I got a new phone. That's freaking awesome, Relentless. I'm here to educate on the curiosities of the Finnish language. Crisps, that's right, Diddy. So chips and crisps. I like the term crisps, actually. Looks like one of those electric-powered bicycles. I don't know about these. I mean, what's the point? It makes it a lot easier to go up hills. Don't people cycle to get exercise? Pavement is sidewalk. We have sidewalk too, but it's different than what we would call normal pavement. Boot is trunk. So that one confuses me. In Australia, they just call everything chips. Nice. I learned so many British terms from reading books by British authors. For me, it's all British movies. I like a lot of movies from England. Torch is flashlight. I like that. But what do they call a torch then? Like a, you know, a stick with fire on it. It's funny that they use a different word than we use, but it's also a word that we use for something else. So that always makes me wonder, okay, what do you call the other thing then? Fire stick. I think they also call it a torch. See, that's a failure on their part. Those are two totally different things. The grate that used to cover the drain. It's a little bent. I don't think it would fit if I try to put it back on. That's why it was all hacked, put together. Okay, so now I think we're at the point where we've talked to everybody. We've exhausted a lot of options. We're just kind of looking for something new happening. Oh, wait. I missed a room. When I do move here, I can actually go to the dressing room. WTF? Who are Judes? Wait, who are Jude dudes? LMAO. Wait, are they actually saying the terms, like the acronyms, instead of actually just doing it? Phone abuse. My friend used to have a really old Nokia and wanted a new phone, so we tried to get her phone to break. We were literally throwing it at walls, and dude, those Nokias are infamous for being invincible, which is fantastic because honestly, I could like sit on this and probably snap it in half. See, the phone lived to tell the tale. I'm pretty sure the only things that survived the apocalypse would be rats, cockroaches, and Nokia phones. Oh god, this guy, oh no. Whoa, here's fanboy, huh? Wait, you first. Who are you? You look pretty suspicious to me. I was babysitting once, and the kid threw my phone down the stairs. It still worked, and was a Nokia. What happened to Nokia? Are they still around? Do they do anything? Thousands of years later, the only remnants of humans will be a Nokia phone. You should put one in like one of those time capsules you bury underground. It'll still work in like 500 years.
Whatever, lamers. How could you not know the great Salmonella?
Named Sal Manila?
I make the lead shows. The Steel Samurai, mine, our TFC. Read the film credits.
Really? You're the Salmonella? Oh, I was thinking this was the fanboy sneaking in. Although, this guy looks huge. I don't know how he could fit that great. Let's see. I think they still exist, but the iPhone took over as being the cool phone. I don't even see like any, when I go buy phones, I see like LG, HTC, Samsung, I think there's like one or two others, but I never see Nokia anymore. Let's see, the knowledge of human civilization shall be stored within the Jesus-blessed Nokia phone. Oh, okay, so you take a Nokia phone, you wrap it in Jesus tape, you're good forever. People should make bulletproof out of Nokia phones. Imagine like a modern tank rolling down the city streets just covered in Nokia phones. Can't be harmed. Invincible. Kevlar vests. The new thing is Nokia vests. I'm so sorry. You looked so sorry.
Oh no, quite alright. Really, it's fine, Rolf.
What is it?
You know, on closer inspection. Yeah, hot. Hot, hot.
Oh my god, what is going on here? This dude is gross.
Hey, did you do a lot of cosplay? Cause that costume...
Rock stores? What? Hey, you're drooling.
Huh? Buffer overrun. You've triggered my creative powers. Yes, it's coming to me. Pink Princess. The sequel to the Steel Samurai. Pink Princess, warrior of little old Tokyo.
Well, that was quick. Bam.
Rough. Lamassive.
I don't know how to even do those like acronyms when I'm trying to like do speaking. Your voice for that dude is so realistic. It came to me naturally. He speaks in internet speech like it's 2005. It's so cringy. Why does this dude have no iris? I have some ideas. Why's it gotta be Little Old Tokyo? Why can't it have a cool name like Neo Old Tokyo? Maya, we really need to talk about cool. Also, Miss Old Bag, whenever she went crazy and she looked like a Deadite from the Evil Dead, she also had no irises. There's some regular suits in among the costumes here. Those must be Mr. Power's personal clothes. So I don't know if there's anything new in here. I think we've already looked at everything. Mr. Power's bag. I wonder what's inside. Oh, this is where we got the key card. Everyone's secretly a demon. Dead by dawn. Hey, supermarket tabloids? Wow, I'm kind of shocked. Maya, leave those alone. Wolfmen found on Mars. I'll have to buy that issue. Why? It's so stupid. Alright, I think we just gotta talk to him. The day of the crime. Oh, look, he has irises now. He's like looking off to the side. You can see his eyes. It's just when he looks straight ahead, he gets extra creepy. Did you notice anything unusual on the day of the murder?
Oh, I know who the two dudes are. That security lady told me you all about us, eh?
Is he Canadian? That's right.
It was a pretty regular day. We had a run-through for an action thing in the morning. Then a meeting from lunchtime in the Studio 2 trailer. I was so busy I didn't even get a chance to eat lunch.
A T-bone steak, was it?
Yeah, thucksters. I hate missing out on food.
Oh god. Don't ever do that again. Nick, what does sexors mean? No idea.
Anyway, I was in a meeting from noon till after 4 with the producer and some bigwigs from the network.
Mr. Hammer's time of death was estimated at 2:30. The Steel Samurai music is legitimately really good. I like it. I dig it. Can I send a link in chat? It was just a Twitter clip that was from the Mickey Mouse Shorts show. Try it out, Grilled Tomato. I've unlocked a few links in chat, but I'm not sure if I allow Twitter. But give it a shot. Worst case scenario, it'll time you out for a minute. John, you're super legit voice acting on this guy. I'm laughing so hard. Hey, Nate, how's it going? Thank you, funny thing. I am late, but I am here. Welcome, dude. Did you have to work today? Hey, the link worked. The Mickey Mouse Short Show. You know, I think I saw something from that. I saw some short from Mickey Mouse cartoons that they all had like really weird faces. It almost reminded me of like Ren and Stimpy. Yep, I was working and then went swimming by the lake. Oh, nice. Wish I had a lake around here, although I guess I have an ocean, so I can't complain too much. See, if he's telling the truth, that meeting gives him an alibi. Okay, it's asking about the producer. About the producer who was at the meeting with you.
Oh, you mean Dee Vasquez? She's a genius. Mad skills all the way. Scary though. She brought these studios back from the brink of destruction.
That corroborates the story that the handy girl, new security guard told us.
She's the one who made it possible for me to make the Steel Samurai.
You had a meeting with her on the day of the murder, right? Not to flex, but we also have an ocean. Dang it, Nate. How close are you from the ocean? I was just curious. I'm about like a 25, maybe 30-minute drive from the ocean. Weird flex, but okay. It's a good flex, actually. I can't remember the last time I went swimming. It's been literally years. I love swimming. My parents have a pool, so when we go there in the summer, we usually get to go swimming. A lake in the woods? I'm glad you found a place to swim in your time of wandering. Let's see, I live in a coastal city, so maybe a 5 to 10 minute drive in bad traffic. Oh, nice, Nate. You're real close to the ocean. Yeah, I'm shortest time, maybe 20 minutes to the ocean for me.
Yeah, we were together from noon to 4 p.m. the whole time.
Okay, the bigwigs. Who exactly are these bigwigs people keep mentioning?
Oh, the boss over at the network and some sponsors and a few production guys. They piled into a limousine and got here right around noon. Major tension.
Were all of them with you the entire time?
Yeah, unfortunately. They're all gray-haired geezers.
Sounds like they'd be all reliable witnesses. Let's see. You joke, but it was actually in the woods. Nice. Nate sits on a rock next to the lake to play Tetris on his Game Boy, and he could just walk to the ocean if he wanted to. My parents' house technically has a swimming pool under the floor of their bedroom. There used to be a pool, but it was covered up. Wait, what? Under the floor of the bedroom. So they... Well, hold on, Relentless. Your parents had like a pool in the backyard. They covered up the pool with like housing structure and built like another room there and made that their bedroom? Did they fill up the pool with concrete or anything, or is it just like a big gaping hole? Let's see. Also not that far. I sat on the shore and read a little too. Nice, Nate. Relentless. I knew you were in the woods. Alright, let's see what we can present to this guy. Murder weapon.
I try not to pay much attention to things that don't interest me.
Oh god. Why does he keep making that face? Let's see. I'm not 100% sure. I just know the room is on top of the spot where the pool used to be. My family is weird, guys. I hope that they covered it. Otherwise, like a lot of houses have like underneath it, if there's any space, like crawl space and stuff, usually like a lot of spiders hang out there. Imagine having like a big pool, an empty pool of empty space underneath your house. Do you know how many spiders would conglomerate there? It'd be like from that movie Arachnophobia. Like, they have so much room just to build their webs and just, no thank you. I hope there's no sinkholes for me, seriously. Why are you staring at me like that? Poor Maya. Or Mia? Maya. This is Maya. Okay, I'm gonna skip that one. Here's the picture.
This is WP, right?
How do you know?
Well, look, he's obviously dragging his foot.
Oh, right. The director would know about the injury. He was there. Car key? Oh, maybe we shouldn't show him that. Oh, he doesn't care. Let's see. I think there's some sort of official... I think some sort of official came by to check it, and it should be okay. Okay, good, relentless. Yeah, usually when you do a big add-on to your house, like a structure, at least here in the States, people have to come and survey what you're doing and everything. Let's see, I kid you not, a former chief executive candidate in Hong Kong lost the election because he illegally expanded his house in the basement to build a pool. It's serious stuff. Yeah, you gotta go by the book when you're expanding on your house. Let's see, you reminded me of the episode of Doctor Who with the spiders. Creep me out. Oh, I did not... I actually haven't watched Doctor Who. Don't, tar and feather me. I've never seen it. I know I probably should. I've heard good things, but I haven't watched any Doctor Who. I have no words other than that makes for a great story. How about the autopsy report? Nope, doesn't care about that either. What about my badge? Nope. Okay, we're done with him. Let's make sure there's nothing else to examine. I feel like it's all stuff we've seen before. It's locked. I guess he doesn't open his window much. It's kind of dusty outside. Looks like someone was sleeping here. Maybe Powers did take a nap here like he said. There's a bunch of snacks on the table. They must give these to the employees. Hey, Nick! What now? The snacks! There was twice as much here before.
I ate them. They were past their expiration date anyway.
She's biting on her lip and staring at me with tears welling in her eyes. There's an array of cosmetics here. According to Maya, that wig was used in some old TV show. Samurai Boogie Woogie, Nick. Get with the picture. Look, explain to me just how you can identify a show just by seeing a wig. I kinda like samurai movies. Kinda. Let's see. Anyway, my parents' house is weird. The guy who built it, my parents bought the house from him, hated the neighbors on their right. So on one side of the garden, there's a 6-foot brick wall. He didn't want to have them see. He didn't want to have to see the neighbors when he was in the garden. Nice. So it's like brick wall on one side and like picket fence on the other. Okay, so we're done here. We've tried showing him everything. You guys probably can't hear it. I hear my wife making some kind of shouting noises, but I think she's playing with the dogs. Let's see, there's a hedge on all sides, and on one of them, a brick wall. It's kind of cool, actually. Got a story behind that wall. Oh, dear God. Why?
Aha! You again.
Eek.
How rude, acting like you just seen a ghost.
I feel like I just saw the devil. You certainly got back to your post quickly.
Oh, the police took me away, they did. They pulled out a spare steel samurai costume. Told me to put it on. Can you imagine? How could I, a sweet little old lady, wear a giant suit like that?
Mr. Powers is pretty tall.
As soon as they saw there was no way I could wear it, they let me go.
I guess that would rule out her being the murderer.
Anyway, I know this whippersnapper. This old lady never forgets a slight or insult. And you won't get any information out of me. My lips are sealed.
You sure are talking a lot for someone with sealed lips.
Starting now. 1, 2, 3.
This lady's too much. Let's try to talk to her. She's a bit scary. She is ridiculously scary. And a bedroom over a pool. It feels like a video game wacky house. I mean, I told the story before, but we lived in a house when I was probably about 9, 10 years old, and we had a fireplace that went from the 3rd floor all the way down to the 1st floor. That house was amazing. Okay, let's ask her about the fanboy. About that kid you said you saw.
If I see him again, I'm taking him down.
So she's still talking to us. Nick, look at her eyes. She's serious. Okay, what about the director? About the director, the one who was here on the day of the murder?
If I see him again, I'm taking him down.
Nick, I think she's losing it. Dude, what is wrong with her? This is really freaky. She's kind of scarier with her iris. I don't know. I think that is the scariest photo right there. They also have a weird fireplace made from natural stone, like stones collected from nature. You either hate it or love it. Some plays as low and summons Luna right next to her. That sounds like a cool fireplace. I have to see a picture, because that could be done really well, or it could look really cheesy. Have we already shown her this stuff? I forget. Let's try it. I have a feeling she's not going to respond well to anything I show her now. Okay, so we can talk to her, we just can't show her stuff. Well, in that case, let's try to check out that card key. That probably won't work. I.O., sorry. Not low. I.O. The security guard station. I can see the computer that runs the security cameras.
Hey, no touching.
Guess I'd better investigate there later. Man, there's always somebody here. Let's see. Lurk, I'll be back. I'm just going to do some chores, and if I'm not back, have a good time zone, everyone. Well, Real Tomato, good luck on your chores. Hopefully they go smoothly, and I hope we get to see you again before we have to stop the stream. Let's see. I can snap a picture of it sometime. My mom loves the fireplace, but it's definitely a little bit out of the ordinary. It'd be cool to check it out. Okay, where are we going? I guess we could check Studio 2 again? Or maybe we need to go to the detention center. When in doubt, go to the detention center. Ah, nothing new to ask him. Okay, so I think we need to go to Studio 2. Inside Studio. Oh, I thought I said Inside Studio 2. I was like, what? Dang. So somehow we have to get that card key. Let's see, it's made up of these round stones. It doesn't really look like the fireplaces you usually see. Try showing the lady your badge. I think you have to do it at some point. Oh, she does like authority. That's right, Relentless. See, when it starts telling me, like, I don't think she's going to respond to anything, that makes me think, why bother showing her anything? Ah, bummer. Worth a shot. But I do remember they said that she liked authority. Okay, well... Oh! Random. This must be the fanboy. Look how he's all decked out like a samurai. This is cool. Hey! Hey, wait! I'll bet he came in right through that drain. Hey, kiddo, what's your name, sport?
I'm not a kid, so just don't talk to me like that.
But you are a kid. What a rude little brat. That's no way to talk to an adult.
I don't see no adult here, hippie fashion chick.
Hippie fashion?
Nick, I think I'm being mocked.
Gotta hand it to Maya. She's pretty sharp and pretty mad. Throw a Pokeball on him. Bam! It's a wild whippersnapper. You stab him with the spear. It's super effective.
I'm Cody Hackins. Call me Kiddo again and I'll cut you down where you stand, evildoer.
Holy crap, that kid's psychotic. Alright, let's ask him about the Steel Samurai. Super rude. So, you're a fan of the Steel Samurai?
How dare you utter the name like evildoer?
What do you mean? We're on the Steel Samurai side.
Ha! You can't fool me.
Okay, what's the last line said by the innkeeper in episode 8? Nice, bringing out the trivia.
Easy. Like some fries with that?
Not bad, kiddo.
Watch it.
What are they doing? What happened? Say, you heard anything about the incident the other day? You were here, weren't you? Did you see anything?
Always, the Steel Samurai always wins. Always. Yeah, I saw him. I saw everything.
What?
But no way am I telling you losers.
What? Wait.
Let me go.
Crap. He saw everything and he just took off. He's gone. Something fell off the table when he bumped it on his way out. A bottle. Why was this sitting there, I wonder? Empty bottle slipped into pocket. Found on the table in the employee area. The label reads sleeping pills. Ooh, sleeping pills. I wonder if that's why our client was sleeping for so long in the in his trailer, you know? Anyway, what was that kid saying? He saw everything. Can we ask him about the kid? Nope. We could ask him about the pill bottle. They drugged willpower. It's funny saying that when it's like a pun. They drugged willpower. Alright, this creeper does not care about that item. Well, time to show it to everybody else, because this is the only new information we have, really. Huh. Where's that old windbag? Out of her to leave her post.
Hey!
Nick, that was her.
Stop, whippersnapper.
Yeah, sounds like she's chasing after that boy.
Etch.
Uh-oh, she tripped. Maya sure looks happy. Okay, nobody's here. We gotta jack that key. Hey, Nick. Now's our chance. Let's check out that guard station. Good idea. Oh, this is it, Nick. The trailer key. Nice. The key to that trailer in Studio 2. We'll be borrowing this, right, Nick? Key reads Studio 2 trailer. The security guard station. Miss Oldbag must like junk food. There's a mountain of it on the desk in here. Okay, so I guess we go to Studio 2 trailer. I wonder if the key we borrowed from the guard station will work. It opened. Great, let's go, Nick. She seems eager all of a sudden. Well, you first, Nick. Ah, not that eager. Wasn't there somebody here before? Maybe we just don't see him yet. Ah. Eek. Someone's in here. Names. Our names? We're WP's lawyers, and, I see. And who might you be? Dee Vasquez, the producer. Dee Vasquez. She's quite beautiful. Ah, this is why that other guy was so excited to be with her all day. All right, let's check out the room first. Dynamite Samurai, Samurai Summer, The Singing Samurai, an old movie poster, Dynamite Samurai, starring Jack Hammer. I guess Mr. Hammer used to be quite the star. Samurai Summer, starring Jack Hammer. This poster's quite old. Wow, it's been years since I saw that show. It was one of those typical summer romance stories, but it was great. A typical summer romance with a samurai on a horse. Another old movie poster, The Singing Samurai, starring Jack Hammer. What the hell do samurais sing about? Chopping off heads? Oh my god. That movie was the best. It's about a samurai who sings his way to fame and fortune. Mr. Hammer was a very accomplished singer, you know. Singing Samurai stars. What's next? Ninja Ballet? Alright, Ninja Ballet sounds legit. Like, they're practically ballet dancers already, you know? Just with more killing. It looks like they were designing a set to use for the Steel Samurai show. They've got some figures for how much the set costs. I can't believe they spend that much on those sets. The glass is frosted. I can't see outside. This far into October, the dimming daylight makes it feel like winter's coming. Game of Thrones. Winter's coming. Let's see, why would you say something so controversial, yet so brave, John? Wait, which line? About ninjas? This is where they had the meeting. There are documents and paper cups scattered around. There's nothing controversial about wanting ninja ballet. Ninjas basically already being ballet dancers. I mean, they dance around and the way they move, I could see some ballet moves there, but they probably wouldn't be too happy with hearing that. If there's any ninjas in the chat, I apologize. Nothing here that could be a clue. Just some paper cups and crumpled documents. Check out those crumpled documents, dude. Is that a trick question? Maybe. The day of the crime. I was wondering if you could tell me about the day of the murder. It's midnight. All right, good night. Good night, Rainbowscape. Thank you so much for hanging out. And of course, you're very welcome for the stream. We'll probably be going for about another hour or so you won't miss too much. But thank you so much for dropping in, and I'll see you on Saturday, and we might be doing a bonus stream tomorrow night. It won't be this game, though. But if we do, I'll let everybody know in Discord, of course. See ya. Let's see, after this game, the trilogy, what are you going to play? We're either going to play one of the new, not new, an older one, but we haven't played it yet, point and click Wadjet games. It's called the, the Blackwell Legacy. We're either going to play that, it's like a puzzle game, or a Plague Tale. Besides the game that I might be streaming with my wife tomorrow. We'll see. So I got my car up and running and insured on Monday, and then Wednesday it had another problem, so now it's in the shop. No, you had some big things to fix on that car. Do you know what the problem is now, Nate? Miss Vasquez? Script. Excuse me? Script. I'm looking for a script. Script. The Steel Samurai. Episode 13. I need it. Can we ask you a bit about the day of the murder? I need to read it. We're getting nowhere fast. What's up with this lady? Let's see, we're pretty sure it's something minor with the transmission. Good. I've never heard those two terms in the same sentence. Minor and transmission. Transmission's sometimes a tricky one, but if it is that, hopefully it's not too expensive. Let's see, it's an automatic car, but it drives fine as long as you drive it in like a manual for gears 1 to 3. than just in drive for past everything else. Oh, how tricky is that, Nate? What a pain. Everyone I know is suddenly having car problems. I think it's a conspiracy. Oh, crap. Knock on wood. No car problems yet. My car is pretty new, though. It's a 2016. And I bought it new in 2017. Which means I got a smoking deal on it. We really like to ask you about the Steel Samurai. Miss Vasquez? It's on TV every week. It's a wild Georgie. Hi, baby. Oh, come on, buddy. He's trying so hard to get up. Oh, the Georgie. Got a Georgie. Hi, buddy. Hi. Baby? Finish your show? Oh, no, you were watching me. Oh, True Blood. You guys watch True Blood? Andy's probably watched that series 3 times?
I've only watched.
Only once?
Through.
Oh, all the
I
way
usually
through.
Stop.
She started watching it many times, but she's only completed it once. But she likes that show. Hi, Georgie. Oh, yeah, she'll go. Look how friendly he's being. Not a single growl. Let's see.
Who else is?
Oh, John Katie, a surprise stream tomorrow. That gives me something to do while I finish the Magic tournament. We'll most likely join really late tomorrow. Yeah, I'm not... Hi, Gushy Bear. I'm not exactly sure what time we're going to stream, Monkey, but I'll let you guys know on Discord. No growly Georgie? Who is this? I know. Look how happy he is. Now, if I try to pick him up, the growls will start. Like clockwork. There we go. That's where there's our singing, Georgie. They missed your singing, Georgie. Oh, go boy. Gus looks like he wants up. I gotta get Georgie off. Go on. Go on, buddy. There you go. Come here, Gus. Let's try to get a Gus up here. Look at that passion. Gussie Bear.
Get out of his butt.
Did you guys hear that?
Georgie.
Come here, Gus. Oh, can I show off that toy? Check this out. My wife just made this. It's a little crocheted figure of Georgie. This thing is so cool. Oh, I just realized you have like the same color collar we put on Georgie when we take him on walks. It's kind of like a turquoise blue. That's awesome. Go, baby. Oh, Georgie's trying to go for it. Georgie wants to play with the toy.
Other one I made.
Oh, come here, buddy. Oh, yes.
Hey, get out of his face. He's gonna bite you. Daddy wants it. There can only be one Georgie.
Oh. Here's the rare Gus sighting. We don't see Gus too much. Hi, buddy. We'll go full screen for you.
He thinks like.
Aw. You need a lot of light to make Gus show up on camera. So dark. Is that microphone, Gus? Got a big belly. Boy, yeah. Sure. You can do that. Just with water.
You want hot chocolate?
Yeah. Thank you, baby. I'm off camera. Where? She's avoiding camera so bad.
Well, look at me.
You look beautiful.
Monster.
You look marvelous, baby. He looks so smooth. He has very smooth hair. He's got really human kind of hair. Like if he had really straight hair, that's kind of what his hair is like. Let's see. Could there be a Paladin stream between the games for the trilogy? Quite possibly, Monkey, because this game's going to be going on for a while. We'll play this, and then we'll play 1 or 2 other games in between, and then we'll go into game 2. All right. So what's funny is we asked her about the TV show, and she just tells us it's on TV every week. That's all I have to say about that. Nick, she's telling us to go watch TV. The nerve of her. You think she would love to watch TV. Hey, don't get mad at me. Alright, let's ask her about the director. What about the director? Salmonella, was it? What exactly is his role here? Perhaps I didn't make myself clear. I'm looking for a script. I can't be bothered with anything else. Nick, are all people in the entertainment business this weird? It's starting to look like it. Nick, let's get out of here. Isn't there someplace else we have to check? Yeah. Wait. Yes? If you see Manila, give him this. Why do we have to do your errands? This awkward silence is amazing. I don't think I like her. She crying? Don't cry. She'll take it as a sign of weakness. Alright, we'll give it to him if we see him. The memo reads, bring me the script for episode 13. Will she respond if we show her stuff? Let's show her the thing that she just gave us. I'm not interested. Probably gonna hear that for everything. I don't like this director either. Nothing. Alright. Let's get the hell out of here. At least your responses are short and you don't have to click through a million things. That is very true, Relentless. Some of those, every time I fail at showing him something, I have to click like 4 times. I get the feeling she's not interested. I think so too. Alright, so we're going to Manila. He was in the... not Studio 1. We have to go to the main gate. And then employee area, right? There we go. Slides a paper that says episode 13, but it's actually a bomb. Explosive paper. That reminds me, you guys ever watch Mission Impossible? I could have sworn, and this makes no sense in the real world, but they would give him like a piece of paper. Was it a piece of paper? No, I think it was always a tape recording. They'd always give him a message, and it would say like, here's your mission, you have to do this and infiltrate that. And at the very end it always said, this message will self-destruct in 10 seconds. You always have to like ditch it before it blew up. Awesome. Speaking of bombs. Alright, here's her note. Here, I got this from the producer.
Bring me the script for episode 13. Episode 13. Where did I put that one? I must have left it somewhere. Uh-oh. My ass is pwned if I don't find it.
Your voice is too real for him. Maybe it's bad that I do that voice better than everybody else's. Nick, it might be quicker to just look in all the places where he's likely to have been. I agree. Okay, so where he's likely to have been. We've like looked everywhere. This music though. You know what? This music reminds me of like it's from a beat 'em up game, you know? Like those old Ninja Turtle games or something. Okay, where would he have likely been? I would think he'd be near food. Ah, that makes sense, Relentless. Okay, so we can go to the scene of the crime, maybe? It's gotta be somewhere on the premises. In the trial, they said Studio 2 was down this path. The monkey head is in the way, but we should be able to get by without a problem. This monkey head is real heavy. Well, it did knock down that tree when it fell over. Both of these. The monkey head and the tree fell the day of the murder, didn't they? Yeah, that's what Detective Gumshoe said. Kind of looking at, like, trash bins and stuff. We're back at the scene of the crime. Let's find what we need and get out of here quick, Nick. So, what about this thing? Hey, look! It's the chair the director sits in. I've always wanted to sit in one of these. The director. Maya, take a look around the chair for me, would you? Remember that script the director was talking about? Didn't he say he'd left it somewhere? Aha! Found it, Nick. The script. Good work. Script place in pocket. Great. Okay, so now we gotta go back to the director. Our favorite character in the game. There we go. Here, we found it. Your script. Ah. Script handed to D. Vasquez. You're not going to talk to us? Ooh, that was quick, baby. So, before... What is that? Oh, cool. My wife is actually wearing a shirt that she got from one of my friends that streams, Drolshenka. She actually created like a merch page. So my wife bought a shirt from there. That's pretty cool. I like that. Can I show it on stream without showing your face? Okay, we don't have to. Run away! Run away!
I can give it to you to show.
We can do it another time.
Yeah, maybe I'll wear it.
So, if you guys remember when we were playing Tuesday, my wife brought me hot cocoa and the mug I was using said, "I sleep with dogs." Well, now we have another one that says, "I heart my dog," with a little paw print in there. So cute. Oh, nice. How many dog mugs do we have? Nice. Thank you, baby.
Is it warm enough?
Oh yeah, this is hot. Okay, so you're not going to talk to us. Quiet. I'm reading. Just you hold on. What's the big deal? Let's see, I'm back. I'm going to switch to my iPad, though, so my chat won't show up as quick. Oh, no problem, Grilled Tomato. How'd your chores go, by the way? Glad you could make it back before we stopped. Who do you think you are, anyway? And do you even know who we are? Powers lawyers? Right. Am I a suspect? Here goes Georgie. Let's see, they were fine, but they're still chores. You know, there's certain chores I don't mind doing at all. And then there's other chores I can't stand. Like dishes, can't stand dishes. Mowing the lawn, I don't mind mowing the lawn. And it's a bit of a workout too, which I kind of like. But yeah, certain things, nope. No thank you. Let's see, had to leave for about 30 minutes, but I'm back. Welcome back, Blaze. We are talking with our friendly director, who's not friendly at all. See, I hate vacuuming. It's my least favorite chore in the world. Vacuuming's one I don't mind so much. I don't like having to like take out the bag or the container and dump out all the dust everywhere, because inevitably I seem to make a mess, and it just kind of like, I feel like it's all in the air around me. But other than that, I don't mind the act of vacuuming too much. But I also don't have a huge amount of carpet to vacuum, so it's not too bad. No, it's just, well, no, but... You wanted to know about the day of the murder? Yes, anything you can tell us would be a big help. You know there was a meeting here at noon. Yes, with the director and the people from the network. Correct. Now, listen closely. None of the people in this trailer that afternoon went to Studio One. It was impossible for us to leave. Impossible? Why? The path was blocked. The path? That ended very abruptly. We asked a question, then it just kind of stopped. Oh, you put an uptime with the exclamation point at the end. So close, Blaze. Okay, maybe she'll talk to us now? Nope, she's still not interested in anything. Ah, we have a new thing to ask her about. The tree, Johnny. I remember the tree. I was just surprised that when they were talking, it just kind of like ended. We asked him a question and then it just stopped. I thought that would have kept going. All right, the blocked path. On the day of the murder, the path that leads here was blocked? You saw Mr. Monkey on the way here, correct? Mr. Monkey? The monkey with the broken head. Oh, right, that. What an original name. Mr. Monkey. Monkey 9999999999991. What do you think of Vasquez's character? She's a very good stereotypical artist type that like is lost in their own world and seems very oblivious to a lot of things going on, you know? I can't say that I like her. She's not a fun character, but I get a kick out of what type of character she is. Oh, that's a cool camera angle. Let's see. Its head fell over in the wind on the day of the murder. It didn't start moving the head out of the way until after 3. It was after 4 by the time the path was unblocked. Capiche? Everyone in the trailer was stuck here until the path was cleared. Stuck in this trailer. Stuck until after 4. Emmer died at 2:30. Thus, none of us could have gone to Studio 1. What? It's true. A crane came just after 3 to move the head. We called some people in to clear the way. I'm sure they'd corroborate my story. But wait. What if the head fell over after 2:30? Then you could have gone to Studio 1. 2:30, the time of death. Very well. Come. John hates artists. Pass it on. Let's see, do you have any new theories on the case? Honestly, one theory is the person wearing that suit. Ooh. Okay, here's a theory. The person wearing the suit was obviously much too small for the suit because the legs are dragging behind. But some people are saying it's him. It's just like a limping leg, but that doesn't look like a limping leg. It looks like the pants are like 10 times too long. So what if it was the kid trying to act like, whatchamacallit? The kid was trying to act like the main character, the samurai, right? Because one thing the kid said when he left was the samurai never loses. What if the kid was pretending to be the samurai and stab the bad guy? That's an option. I think that, or it was some kind of accident and there is no murder. Those are my guesses so far. Don't put me in this game. Because so far, none of them really seem like super guilty. I don't see any huge holes right now. Let's see. That's Mr. Monkey. When it wasn't broken, it announced the time. It ooks. Ook. 1 ook per hour. Ook, 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 ook. Always with the ookie. It is a monkey after all. Check its head. The clock inside stopped when it broke. Nick, it stopped at 2:15. 2:15? That's right. The path was blocked from 2:15 until after 4. Okay, seriously, like, maybe you couldn't drive a car past there, but how's that gonna block a person? You just, like, go around it, go into the trees or something, you know? Therefore, we're innocent. Mr. Hammer died in Studio 1 at 2:30. See? Goodbye. Ooh, new data. Okay, so the monkey head blocked the path to the scene of the crime between 2:15 and 2:30. What do we do, Nick? There isn't anyone besides WP who could kill Hammer. Let's see. Could be both. It's video game logic, John. Unfortunately, the game is sometimes a bit contrived like that. Still an amazing game, though. Yeah, I don't expect every one of these solutions to be satisfying of like, yeah, I figured that out. I bet a lot of them would be like, what the hell? But it'll be like in a fun, entertaining way, you know? Video game logic. Even if there's a single leaf in the way, you can't pass. So true. I hate invisible walls in games. I'm getting Pokemon flashbacks. Let's see. Walk around obstacles. Preposterous. It's over. We're finished. Sure doesn't look good. Guess we should head back to the office and plan our strategy. I see. There's a clock and a speaker in the monkey's head. It would usually tell the time by ooking. The clock is stopped at 2:15 now. Let's see, there's a small bush in the way. We can't go this way, even though I have a massive Pokemon with me. The thing with invisible walls is like, why not just put an actual wall there? Or at least something that's passable as a wall. I think it's all for aesthetics, Nate. Sometimes, like, you want to have like a nice open field in the background. You don't want some like fence or something there. They just would like look unrealistic maybe. But at the same time, when you walk that way and you just can't go any farther, it feels real fake. I actually find it really interesting how the Jack series deals with oceans. Instead of invisible walls, a sea creature kills you if you go out too far. When you say Jack series, you mean like Jack and Daxter? I love those games. I haven't played those in forever. No, not just, oh, there's a twig in your way. Can't go past. My favorite thing in games is when there's a chair in the way and you can't go past it. Just move the freaking chair. One game that was kind of cool. Have you guys ever played a game called Red Faction? It was like a first-person shooter back in like the PS2 era. I think it was on PS2 and maybe PC. But a cool thing about that game is you could take like explosives and like rocket launchers and stuff and blow through just about any wall in the game. The game was very destructive. To the point you could almost break the game. It was kind of cool. Wasn't a fantastic game, but that part of it was really neat. The chair makes you take a 30-minute detour. Oh god. To be fair, I have seen some pretty hefty chairs, and I'm too lazy to move them most of the time. But then you're also too lazy to go around. It isn't as bad as Final Fantasy Fables Chocobo Dungeon. A staircase is an invisible wall. Not the door the staircase goes up to. The staircase itself is an invisible wall. Oh, jeez, monkey. That's annoying. Here's something I'm not sure whether I like about in games or not. In the Silent Hill games, there's many doors. When you're like in a hotel or a school or a hospital or wherever you are in Silent Hill. A lot of doors. 80% of them you can't open, but you can try to open them. I almost wish they would make the hallways look a little bit less realistic and remove half the doors or 2/3 of the doors, just so there's less doors for me to check, you know? I choose to believe that the character is just as lazy as I am and they're choosing not to move it. What about games with prisons where the prison bars have ridiculously large gaps? Oh, that bugs me too. Silent Hill is meant to make you feel claustrophobic though, which it helps feel like that. I mean, it's claustrophobic because of the just darkness and the fog and whatnot in small spaces. But the amount of doors they give you, and they mark them all on the map, so you have to try every single one. That's the problem, is you have to try every single one just to make sure you don't miss something important. That's the part I don't like. But I freaking love the Silent Hill games. There's a fine line between claustrophobic and just being annoying, though. And I don't think extra doors makes it more claustrophobic. I think it just makes it more realistic. Because like if you were in a school, sure, in this long hallway, you'd probably have 6 doors on each side. but I have to try 12 doors, and only 2 of them function. Alright, let's go here. Sounds like part of OFF or off, where there's like 30 doors and only 1 door opens, and the other one opens to a brick wall. What's OFF? So I think we need to talk to everybody again. We have some more things. Or to show at least, too. So what about this monkey head blocking the path? Excuse me. Oh, he doesn't care about that. Dang it. Alright. The key to Studio 2 trailer. Nope. What about this pill bottle? Nope. Well, dang it. Let's see, it's an older RPG from 2008, OFF. Is that what it's called, or is that an acronym for something? See, my best friend, or your friends used to love OFF, but I've never played it myself. I've never even heard of it. Okay, we can't talk to him. Maybe we can talk to our partner at the law office. Just OFF in caps. I've never heard of that. It's like a JRPG? Now what? We're fresh out of clues. Everybody's alibi is watertight. We don't even have any promising leads. Things are looking pretty grim. It's a little early for giving up, don't you think? Huh? You've got 1 lead. Mia, it's you. Oh, so it's no longer Maya. She channeled Mia. Okay. What took you so long? Sorry, Phoenix. Maya has trouble calling me unless she's really in trouble. Right. Oh, wait. I guess that means we're really in trouble. Let's see, it's French apparently. Oh, just sort of an obscure game. I love obscure games. Well, you guys know that. We're all about obscure games on this stream. I'd say so. Well, what do you mean we have 1 lead? The boy, of course. Yeah, I saw him. Or, yeah, I saw him. I saw everything. What? But no way I'm telling you losers. I don't know. He didn't sound like he was going to help us at all. I'm sure you can find some way of bringing him over to your side. Either way, we should go back to the studios. That boy's our last hope, Phoenix. Thanks. Now I'm more worried than I was before. Yeah, French developer. It's sort of surreal and weird in an unsettling way. Is it an RPG or is it like a horror game? Because I love horror games. Can I show her stuff? Showing me that isn't going to do any good. You know what they said? Dead men don't tell tales. That's not exactly how it goes. You sure you're talking? You sure are talking enough. It's dead men tell no tales. Has John met the other character in this case yet? Oh, you mean the producer? We met the producer. Oh my goodness. That dude. That dude's creepy. Okay, I don't think she's gonna respond to anything. Ah, we could talk to her though. So what's the best thing to do from here? We already know that. We need to get to the studio and talk to that boy. Any ideas? Go to the studio and talk to the boy. We don't have enough information to make a case yet. Where have I heard that phrase before? So that's where Maya got it from. John beat me to it. Yeah, we pretty much met everyone important. Did you get the pun in his name? Yeah, salmonella, like the thing you get from eating, it's like uncooked meat and stuff? Or is that what you get from eggs? I forget. Dude, she is freakier than he is, though. She was chasing the boy. What's wrong?
Whippersnapper.
He's been chasing that boy this whole time.
When I catch him,
Sounds like she hasn't had any luck catching him.
I got a hostage now, Whippersnapper.
A hostage? So she did catch someone. Uncooked chicken and eggs, I think. Okay. From Wikipedia, it can also be found on raw meats, poultry, eggs, and unpasteurized milk. You know, I always thought like uncooked eggs would be unsafe, but then I watched Rocky. And if you ever watch the Rocky movies, that dude eats eggs uncooked like nothing. He just cracks them in a glass and just drinks them. Apparently that's not good for you. Rocky's not teaching us good manners. Okay, what about the fanboy? What happened to the boy?
If I see him again,
Okay, so that's not the hostage.
lay him flat.
My, what a violent old lady. Actually, I met with the director just now.
My heart. I don't feel so good.
Is she okay?
Before I go, I'd like to visit the place where the poor Hammer died.
Right, she was saying she wanted to visit the studio where he died. Let's see, I think these days the risk of getting salmonella from raw eggs is pretty low, but uncooked chicken is very unsafe. Yes. Sometimes I make the joke when I'm barbecuing. People will be hanging around me and I'm cooking meat and they're asking, oh, how are you cooking that steak or whatever? And if I'm doing chicken, I'll like jokingly ask, how do you want your chicken? Like, you want it anything but fully cooked. What about the hostage? What about this? What's this about a hostage?
And that boy was running away. He dropped this and ran. He'll come back for this one.
It's kind of hard to understand her with all that huffing and puffing. Oh, so her hostage, I think she got like a toy or something from that kid. That time when medium rare chicken was a trend. Oh, wait, it was actually a trend at some time? I was joking. Medium rare chicken. Dried chicken is the worst though. It needs to be cooked, obviously, but sometimes people just ruin it. Chicken's tricky if you're doing like just a breast, you know? But if you're doing like legs and thighs, super easy to cook. You can cook it quite a bit and it's still gonna be very juicy because it's all like the red meat stuff, you know? I mean, not red, but it's like the dark meat. Super good. Better safe than sorry, yes. Phoenix, that hostage might be what we need. Cody might talk if we gave him that. Good idea. Miss Oldbag,
No! I'm catching that brat if it's the last thing I do.
Phoenix, do you have anything you might trade with her? A trade, I wonder. This is kind of cool, we're trading. What would we want to trade? What do we not need? Maybe we don't need the spear anymore? Maybe she would want that. Give her the key? Well, we used the key, so that might be a good thing to give. She wants to visit the place where Hammer died. Oh, so that would be card key, right? Because she died in Studio 1. So not this key. This key. Maybe we don't have to go back there, because if we give away the card key, I'm scared we can't go back there. A red paper clip. What about a red paper clip?
Hey, that's a card. Studio 1?
Right, a card key to Studio 1.
I could visit poor Hammer.
Nice.
I'd like to visit. He died. I was his fan.
You don't have your own card, Miss Oldbag?
Studio 1 isn't my turf. You let me borrow? Borrow it then?
If I give her the card key, then I won't be able to get into Studio 1. Ah. I don't think we need to go back in there right now. Studio 2 is where we've been going recently. I'm sure we have to do this. Usually, if you're required to give something away, it's the game's way of telling you that you don't need it anymore. Oh, nice. See, I can't remember. Is Old Bag's name thought to be cleared right now? If not, letting a suspect go to the crime scene is a terrible idea. As far as I know, she's not cleared. I know, Blaze, that seems super weird when she got out. Let's lend her the car key. Kinda cleared. On probation. Why don't you let her borrow it, Phoenix? I guess it can't hurt. Here you go, Miss Old Bag. Card key lent to Miss Old Bag.
Listen to me, Sonny. I don't like having debts to no whippersnappers. You take this and we're even, deal?
What's this? A Steel Samurai trading card.
That sneaky kid dropped it. Figure it's pretty important to him, though.
Thank you. I may have use for this. That's right, she was way too small for the costume. This must be the hostage she was talking about. Okay, a trading card. Apparently those are really popular with kids these days. So, on the subject of trading cards, what kind of trading cards did you guys keep ever as kids? Did you guys ever collect trading cards? When I was a kid, for a short time, I was collecting these like Marvel cards. It wasn't really for a card game. They were just collectible cards of all different kind of superheroes, like Spider-Man, X-Men, all that kind of stuff. This would have been like mid-90s. I didn't do very many of them. I collected for just a short while. Let's say you collected Pokemon cards, but I never actually knew how to play. You know, my wife, Andy, she actually has a bunch of Pokemon cards. Do you guys know much about Pokemon cards? Maybe I can show you what she has sometime, and you can let me know if it's worth anything, because she might have some good ones. Let's see, Red Paperclip was me jokingly referring to a Canadian blogger who in the mid-2000s went from a red paperclip to a house in 14 online trades. Oh, okay. I didn't get that reference, but that's pretty cool. Imagine, how the hell would you do that? And that's like, that really happened, or was that a joke too? Let's see. Oh, and magic cards, of course, Monkey. But I'm using them to play in tournaments. I hope my do deck will do well. So do you create a deck and then play Monkey, or do you do random decks as you play? It really happened, Blaze? Holy crap. Dude, that is the luckiest guy. Or most skilled trader in the world. There she goes, hobbling toward the studio. Okay, so I think we need to go to the employee area to find the kid. Ah. Hey. Hey, you, wait a sec. Phoenix, was that the boy? Yeah, his name's Cody Hackins. I think he ran into the dressing room. Oh, is that where the director still is? He's trapped now. Let's see, I did something similar in an online game back in the day. Just implied that I'm a girl, made guys give me good items when I was doing trades with them. That's a real thing. I've never created a female character in an online game, but I have some guy friends that did, and they got all kinds of free stuff doing that. Let's see, I create my own deck with my own cards. I make the deck and bring it with me to play in the tournament. Oh, that's cool, Monkey. I have some friends that play Magic, but the way they do it is they have to buy the decks there, or buy the packs, and they have to play with the random cards they get right then. That would be tricky. Let's see, he's sure to be in here somewhere. Found you. Damn it, he's getting away. Come back. There, he's back. How did she... Hey there, would you mind helping us out? Please? I'm Cody. Hello, Cody. I'm Mia Fey. Nice to meet you. I wonder why he came back. I mean, seriously? Let's see, I started off with a single free item the game gave me and ended up with a whole bunch of free stuff. So they would do sealed or draft format. Yeah, I think it's sealed draft, yeah. Yo! I love that face. It's like so anime. And I'm Phoenix Wright. Who asked? Phoenix, you can take it from here. I'm not so sure I'm qualified. Steel Samurai. The Steel Samurai is so cool. I think he's the bomb monkey.
Ha! What would a lamer like you know about the Steel Samurai?
Hey, watch that attitude. Phoenix, you really shouldn't yell like that. He's only a kid.
Yeah, don't yell at me. Don't yell like that. I'm only a kid.
What happened? So, do you know anything about what happened here? This kid's such a brat. He's the bomb. Am I right, fellow kids? I love that meme with oh, what's that comedian with like the skateboard from Billy Madison or something? He has a skateboard. It's like, hello, fellow kids. Could you tell me, please?
I don't know nothing.
Looks like a little persuasion's necessary. Maybe a bribe? Well, let's give him what he wants. Steve Buscemi, that's it. Yes, I haven't seen him act in a long time. I wonder if he's still making movies. Hello, fellow gamers. Sealed is when you get 6 packs and you make a 40-card deck with the cards in those packs. Draft is when everyone opens a pack and takes the cards and passes the rest. I'm not sure which one they do, but it's definitely like they have to open them there. Have you seen a screenshot from Sabrina where there's a middle-aged balding man playing a high school student? I have not. That's pretty amazing, though. A lot of college shows do, or like high school kid shows do that. Like, I remember Dawson's Creek back in the day. They had a bunch of people playing high school students, but they were like in their mid-20s or something. And actually, I'm watching Stranger Things right now, and there's like this bully character in season 2, and he's like a new kid in town. He drives a cool car, and I swear this guy is like in his late 20s, but he's trying to play like an 18-year-old. See, high school students are usually played by mid-20s actors. They just want those acting chops. They don't actually want to be that legit.
Hey, now you are.
What's that? You are, huh?
You are, you know, ultra rare. The card's really hard to get. Man, for a grown-up, you sure are dumb.
I'll give you this if you help me.
But that's my card. By offering me something I already own, you're in effect eschewing the very basis of our consumer society, namely the principle of fair trade.
Dude, this kid. Let's see, to be fair, some guys get unlucky and bald really early. Honestly, I remember having some other guys in high school that you could tell they were already starting to like lose it a little bit. And in college, it definitely started to fade, which sucks. You're in your early 20s. Kid got that PhD brain. See, I love how in Monster Prom, all the characters are in high school, but they're like in their 20s, and at one point, one of the characters actually points out that this way of dating any of them isn't problematic. In that Monster Prom, though, who knows what high school's like in the monster world? It could be any ages, right? Cody Hackins, professional economist.
Man, for a grown-up, you sure are dumb.
What do they teach these kids in school these days? Quantum physics?
Whatever. I don't need that card.
Huh? I got a double.
Just keep it. It's yours.
What? After I went through all that trouble? Crap.
If you want to trade, find me a really rare card.
Really rare? You mean there's something rarer than ultra rare?
Ultra rare premium cards are way rarer than plain ultra rare cards. Come on. Man, for a grown-up, you sure are dumb.
Alright, that phrase is starting to like grow on me. Premium, rare. Why do I feel like we're talking about steaks?
What's that? Boring. Man, how can one person be so lame? If you were a superhero, you'd be lame-o man.
It's probably gonna be the same thing for all these. Oh,
said that was a samurai sword. I wish I had one too.
This kid and Maya would get along great. Oops. Went too quick.
Hey, it's a steel samurai. Huh? Why is he dragging his foot like that? Where'd you get this anyway?
Well, tell him. Get more information. Come on. See, now you have to go find another card. Or can we trade these ultra rare for a premium ultra rare? Nope, doesn't care about that. Dang. If only you could give him the pick. I know. Well, we showed it to him, and he looked like he wanted to give us some information. We can look at the soda machine again. Let's see. Cola, candy, chips, gum. It's so normal. I was expecting something cool. Some cool themed snacks or popcorn. Look at this. Spaghetti in a soda can. Spaghetti? Wouldn't just the sauce come out and the noodles stay stuck inside? Ew. Best when slammed. I guess they want you to drink it in one gulp. Slamming spaghetti. Right. That sounds nasty. And spaghetti in a can? What is it, like SpaghettiOs? That's something I haven't had in a long time. SpaghettiOs. So we were just at the employee area. We can go to the Studio 1 area. And we can't actually go in Studio 1 anymore, but we can go to Studio 2. Oh, it's her again. Oh, hi. Hello, what brings you here? Oh, well, I had to arrange some stuff. Yes. The girl with you, doesn't she seem a bit different? Like, is she even the same person as before? Nope. She's the same as always. Same as always. Okay, whatever you say. Very perceptive, this one. Let's see, there's only 4 rarity of cards in Magic. Common, uncommon, rare, and mythic rare. One of my personal favorite cards is rare. It's called a Spark Double. The only Magic card I know about, and I know very little about Magic, is the Black Lotus. Because those were like famous for being rare and also way too powerful. Like I think they only had it in like the first edition or something like that, and then they got rid of it. But people that had that had like a big advantage. Let's ask her about the fanboy. Have you seen that boy since then? Nope. You missed it, though. The security lady was chasing him around after the boy so fast I thought she'd collapse. Of course, he got away in the end. Boy, was she mad. Somebody tried to sneak right by me. You've seen all 3 pups this stream. Hi, Jesse. What were you up to, huh? What were you up to? Thank you. Oh, good kiss. We've had a Gus, a Georgie, and a Jessie. I think she was depositing a toy. Sometimes she brings toys in here and leaves them. And then I usually end up stepping on them. Not Jessie. She never likes being in that position. She's cool if she's in this kind of position. Like you, like this. She will lay like this forever. I could hold her the rest of the stream, except I need my arms, but she doesn't like being on her back. Like when I prop her up like that, truly a blessed day. Yeah, when I hold her like this, she's always kind of like, okay, I want to go. Let me give you some kisses and then I can go. Oh, girl. Although she sleeps on her back sometimes, which is funny. Do you feel vulnerable when you're like that, Jesse? Huh? I love it when dogs look at you when you talk to them. They don't really understand what you're saying, but they always look at you intently like they do, you know? Let's see, I never really collected cards, but I did collect these little figurines called Go-Go's Crazy Bones. They were briefly a big deal in the UK. I've never heard of those. That's kind of cool. Go-Go's Crazy Bones. They were all like skeletal figures, I'm guessing. Let's see. I'm happy that I play standard, which only has cards from the last 8 sets, and the 4 get cycled out every year. The oldest 4 get cycled out. Okay. My personal favorite was a set called the War of Spark, which makes sense, Monkey, because your favorite card was the double, or Spark double. Of course, he got away in the end. Boy, was she mad. Actually, we saw them. How's the old windbag doing? She was squeezing donuts through her clenched fist back at the guard station. Some people take their jobs a little too seriously. Okay, Mr. Hammer. Are all the posters on the wall here of Hammer? Yes, it's really a terrible loss for the studios. But his popularity had been waning recently, right? That's true. Then again, after what happened? After what happened? You mean you don't know about the hammer? No, what? I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said anything. No, you absolutely should have said something. What the hell happened? Wait, now you have to tell me. What happened with Hammer? I'm sorry. I'm probably not the one who should tell you. Uh-oh. Why do I get the feeling something's being covered up here? Now, they have been talking about the studio heads trying to make everyone be quiet, which is interesting. Just notice the posters. Dynamite Samurai, Samurai Summer. Okay, we got some new items. Let's see if she cares about these. Here's her trading cards. Do you know anything about this? Hey, that's a steel samurai trading card. I collect those, actually. Hey, maybe we could trade with her. I'm 1 card away from a complete set. A complete set? Yeah, a set of 1 of each card. Wait. That's it. That's the card I need. You don't know how long I've been looking for it. I don't care what kind of girl you think I am. I need that card. Whoa. Where's this going? Oh boy, what a coincidence. Holy crap, this is cool. Please, I beg of you, please trade with me. Trade with you? Yes, trade cards. Look, I'll even trade you an ultra rare premium card. Well, there we go. Trade me a, huh? Yes, it's a good deal for your ultra rare. Please. Phoenix, can't you see she's desperate? What's everyone getting so excited about? Of course we're gonna trade. The phrasing makes me think someone has called her a card slip before or something. I know, she's like, I'll do anything. I don't care what kind of girl you think I am. That was a really weird way to start that sentence. Well, who knows what she's done to get all those cards. Okay. Really? Thanks. Then this is for you. Ultra rare premium steel samurai collectible card. Very valuable. Yahoo! And there she goes. Doesn't doing good things like that make you feel great? Yeah, it does. Alright. So, cards. That was at the employee area, right? I think he's in the trailer. Or the dressing room. There we go. Present card. You see this card? Yeah, so... Wait, that's it! That's the last ultra rare premium card I need. What a coincidence. Come on, give it to me, please! You gotta give it to me! Wow, I've never seen him so eager. We could probably just sell the card now and bribe the judge. What if the judge was a card collector too? Maybe he needs us. But that's how things work in the real world. This is San Francisco, remember? Oh, he did mention his grandkids like the show. I think you're right, Relentless.
Right, okay, how about a trade? You're on. I'll give you a samurai spear and throw in the evil magistrate to boot.
No, 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 no. Not that kind of trade. I don't want cards. I want information.
Huh? You sure? Fine by me.
Okay, Phoenix, let's hear what he has to say. If he knows something that could help us, we can have him take the stand tomorrow. Okay, I think I've already shown him everything, so I just have to go to the talk stuff. There we go. Alright, the Steel Samurai. So, you like the Steel Samurai?
He's so cool.
I guess you're judging him by his looks. You have to look at his actions, at his life. I'm being lectured on life by a grade schooler.
You like him too, don't ya?
Me? Yeah, I love the Steel Samurai.
So tell me what your favorite thing about the Steel Samurai is.
What's my favorite thing? His fighting skills. I have no idea if he has a kind nature or not. Let's say kind nature. The lines he said before made me think that there's more to the Steel Samurai besides fighting. Right. Come on, think of something. I really like his kind nature. What a guy.
Totally. He looks so tough, but inside he's gentle as a kitten.
Yeah.
So what else do you like about him?
Don't tell me I have to keep this act up.
So tell me your favorite thing about the Steel Samurai is.
I just said. I guess I have to go through all of them. Let's see. I feel I like the Steel Samurai because I can use it to slide bombs under Cody. Boom! His fighting skills. I have to think of something. I like it when he vanquishes his foes.
Yeah, wazam! The Steel Samurai always wins. Always! Check this out. It's my favorite album, or it's my fan album.
The Samurai Scrapbook. What the? It's all the pictures of the Steel Samurai.
I go to every live performance.
Those stupid publicity stunts where they beat each other up in public?
I always take a picture when the Steel Samurai lands the final blow. Wazam! I got them all. I never missed one. A perfect collection. Check it out. My new digital camera.
Wow, that's really impressive. The newest model, isn't it? I don't know why, but I really like this bomb emote. I like it, Monkey, because it reminds me of Bomberman.
You bet, lady. I just got it for my birthday. The album has a name. Want to hear it? The Steel Samurai, Path to Glory. The Steel Samurai always wins. Always. Hey, if you want this, you can have it, lady.
Really? Are you sure?
Yeah, I took these with the digital camera. I got all the data at home, so I can always make another one.
Well, that's really nice. Well, then I'm happy to accept. Thank you. Cool. Contains photos of every victory scene and every battle the Steel Samurai has won. Well, what's with people always giving stuff to Mia? What a life. Just like girls in online games. What happened? Here's the important one. You were here on that day of the incident, right? Oh, the music stopped.
Yeah.
Did you see anything unusual? Cody. Cody, he needs to know because he's fighting for justice. Isn't that the Steel Samurai's motto? For great justice? You have to help us fight for great justice.
I saw everything.
Well, we might get some useful information out of him yet. Let's see. Oh, could we have a Super Bomberman R stream? We could totally do that, Monkey. I do have Bomberman R. That'd be fun. I don't know if we'd make an entire stream just to that game, but maybe just have like a stream where we do a bunch of different multiplayer games. That could be one of them. See, I won't go into detail because it would make a long story, but I had to submit an official form to a government office. They said that it would take about 2 weeks to process. It's been a month. Still nothing. I am pissed. Oh no! That's the government for you. Dude, certain things take so long. Not government related, but I had realized that when I bought my laptop, I was supposed to get that Wolfenstein game for free, the new one, but I didn't get any code from Amazon. So I tried contacting the company that makes the laptop and see if they had the codes or something. And at first I contacted their sales department, sent them an email, waited like 4 or 5 days and nothing. Well, then I forwarded it to their service department. Within like 8 hours, I got a response, and then I sent them a picture of my order number, and boom, they sent me the code. Super good service. Just had to contact service instead of sales. Let's see, I just want to get a yes or no from them. I can't be this hard. Sometimes not knowing is the worst. Okay, let's ask him what he saw. Cody, I need to ask you something very important. What did you see on the day of the incident? I got here that day around 2. I had to come in through the woods out back so that old lady wouldn't see me. I got kind of lost though. I was in there for maybe a half hour or so. Then I finally got to the studio. After that... What is it, Cody? The Steel Samurai killed the bad guy. He used his samurai spear. Just like always, 1 shot, 1 kill. Happened so fast, I got scared. I went home after that. Askaboom, how's it going? Hey, more bomb emotes, monkey. That's a, is that a babomb though? I think it looks like it has an eyeball. I think it's a babomb. It's been a minute. Seriously, it has. How's your speedrunning been going? Let's see, it's da bomb. Let's see, when I said it kind of has a big effect on whether or not I can go back to school this fall. So I'd really like to get a yes or no from them. Oh, hopefully they reply soon. Let's see, it's been great. No personal best, but a lot of improvement. Nice. Which game are you working on right now? Was it Donkey Kong? I remember which game you were playing. I see. That must have been hard for you. Man, you say those nice things, but it's so obvious you aren't speaking from the heart. Right. Yeah. Yes? I think we can say for sure that this means the Steel Samurai did it. True enough. And the director has an alibi, so it wasn't him. Indeed. So, the only person left who it could have been is Will Powers. I have to admit, it's kind of a shock. But if you put this boy on the witness stand, your client will be guilty for sure. Let's not call him then. I think that would be wise. Best to leave this one alone. Not so fast, pal. Hey, it's our detective crap. Let's see. Having to wait and not knowing what's going to happen is the worst. Thank you for letting me vent a little. Anytime, Relentless, of course. We're all open ears here. I heard everything. This boy here is a key witness, and he's under police protection starting now. Come on, son. You've got a rendezvous with me down at the precinct. No, I ain't going. Ah! Mr. Detective. That didn't go so well. We're back to 0 leads. And now we have a serious handicap in court. What are we gonna do, Mia? Well, I really need to be going. Hey! Don't worry, Phoenix. I'm sure you'll be fine. Whoa. Come to the trial tomorrow, please. I need you there. Phoenix, can I ask you something? Do you really believe that Mr. Powers is innocent? Oh, that's a good question. All he says is he's napping. That's the only thing he can say is he's napping. Nobody can prove that alibi. And everybody else has a good alibi, but a few people have said that he's a really good guy, like they like him. So that makes me think that maybe not the killer. Speaking of detective, want to say how to say the detectives found the detectives that they were searching. Etzivat. Wait, in Finnish, is that how you would say that, Relentless? That is crazy. Say a sentence that makes sense in English. Sounds like somebody just repeating the same word over and over in Finnish. So if somebody said that to you, Relentless, would you understand what they meant? Or would you think they were just saying detective, 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 detective? I don't know how you would ever process that. Do you really believe he's innocent? I believe he is. It would probably make sense. Wow. Of course he is. That's all I wanted to hear. Excellent. I'll see you in court then. Great. Thanks, Mia. See you soon. Wow, I got it right. Please, 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 please. To be continued. Hell yes, I'm going to save it. The English equivalent. I'll be right back. I'm going to make some tea. Tea. Just finished off my hot cocoa. Let's see, the thing is, the word detective is the same as the adjective that means searching for something. In English, we have buffalo, 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 buffalo. Wait, how do we have buffalo, buffalo, buffalo? It means the police, who the police themselves police the police. Who watches the watchmen, though? Did I save it? Yeah, 725, we saved it. I am confused. I'm so confused, too. So the detectives who are searching for something searched for and found other detectives. Okay. Hate to do this, guys, but you know what time it is. It's unfortunately time for bed for John Cadia. Stupid work tomorrow. I wish I had Friday off. Next Friday, I have off, so next Thursday can be a long stream. But it's kind of sad, but like each one of these is working out perfectly. We're almost knocking out at least the save times. We don't knock out a whole case, but the save points come right at 10 o'clock, which is nice. It's almost like I'm doing it on purpose, but I'm really not. I'm back with my tea just in time for the credit scene, grilled tomato. Let's see, and the buffalo thing means bison from Buffalo, New York, who other bison from Buffalo, New York bully, themselves bully bison from Buffalo, New York. Holy crap. Buffalo is a place, bison, and verb meaning bully. I've never heard of buffalo used as the word bully, though. That's interesting. Hi, Lynn, you're still there. Yeah, we're wrapping it up for the night. Unfortunately, I have to be up early in the morning, 5 in the morning. Actually, if I fell asleep right this instant, like I shut off the stream and fell asleep, I could almost get 7 hours of sleep. But that doesn't happen. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go make my breakfast, make my lunch, shave, take a shower. I'll probably get in bed around 11:30 midnight. So fingers crossed for like 5 hours of sleep. I can do it though. That just means if I stream tomorrow night with Andy, I will need lots of caffeine. It's okay. We can do this. So are we doing a raid? Can I suggest a friend? Sure. Who do you recommend, Relentless? Let me load up my Twitch so I can get on there. I haven't even looked to see who's streaming yet. Oh, Taco Salad is streaming right now. Let's see. Simiro is doing the Star Wars, and he's going hard. We just raided Sim. He was a cool guy, though. It was good to jump into his stream. Siri the Samurai is playing Streets of Rogue and has like 4 viewers. Siri the Samurai. You know, you almost have to do that just because his name is Samurai, and we're playing a game all about samurais right now. But also, I was interested in that Streets of Rogue game. It just came out, like the full version, which I've heard good things about it. So I kind of wanted to check out that game anyway. Let's see, why was there a Grilled Tomatoes and a Grilled Tomatoes comic on the producers at the same time? Or am I reading it wrong? You know what? I always start this thing, but I don't always watch it very closely. Let me check it out. The producers. Okay, so I'm trying to remember which section is which. Extras is followers. I'm gonna watch the credits with you guys. Siri is a cool dude, yeah. Or Siri, oh, the new person. Sorry, I was thinking of Simiro. He was a cool dude. We got to meet yesterday. Let's see, I'm gonna try to role play on exiting and entering your streams, Drunk Idiot. What do you mean role play? Let's see, I found him through another streamer's raid and have stuck around ever since. Oh, that's awesome, Relentless. Yeah, we'll raid them. I just want to see what Grilled Tomato was talking about. Okay, so all that stuff there in the credits right now, that is stuff I just typed in there. It never changes. So we always have myself, Andy, and the pups. Speaking of pups. Come here real quick. Why don't you check this out? So under producers, I see Grilled Tomatoes comic, and that's correct. The producers is actually subscribers. Like, these are the most recent subscribers. Oh, you do? You do show up twice. That's weird. Yeah, there's two Jesse Inception. I'm not sure why you show up. Oh, Therapy shows up twice too. You know what I think it might be? I think it might have something to do with the fact that when you subscribe to a channel, it does a notification right then. But then also, sometimes the next time you go into the stream, you get a pop-up in the chat and it says, hey, you can share your subscription, you know? So it does the big notification and everything, even though it already happened once. Sometimes it gives you the chance to do it a second time, to share it with everybody. Just in case it was missed the first time, I think. Because if you have like an auto subscription, sometimes it happens when I'm not streaming. So when you jump on the next time, you can share it with everybody. I'm thinking the software just caught it twice, maybe? I don't know. Because I have a text file where it stores all that stuff. Maybe it just showed up twice. But what's confusing though is it was Grilled Tomatoes comic and then just Grilled Tomatoes. Where was the comic there? I don't know. The Illuminati clones. Alright, let me get this raid set up. Let's make sure he's still playing. So, Siri the Samurai. Let me search for that. Live. I found him. Blind playthrough. Oh, cool. And he's playing with somebody. I'm watching a trailer for the new Rock movie with Jason Statham. I want to call it Calvin and Hobbes, but it's not Calvin. It's something else. Dude, this trailer is so long. Why won't it end? Oh, it didn't even give me the name of the movie. Oh, Hobbs and Shaw. There it goes. It just took a while. Let's see. The Grilled Tomatoes without the comic is what I use for my YouTube channel and Twitter. I wonder why that would show up. Okay, cool. Looks like he's still live, so we could jump in there. Alright, let me just set up this raid. Yeah, I'm not sure what's up with that, guys, with the two names there, but the nice thing is they cycle out. It only shows like the most recent 20 or so, so once enough subscriptions and whatnot have come through, it'll push the old ones out, and hopefully we won't have that problem anymore. Yes, good time zone, everybody. It's been a blast. We got some good progress, but I was surprised we didn't complete this case. This is a pretty long case, but we'll definitely knock it out on Saturday for sure. Throws a bomb at John Cuddy. Oh god, no. Sure you aren't, Jarn. We see the corruption for what it is. I could try going there and manually modifying that file that it does that, but then I'm not sure how it's going to auto-update correctly. I might screw it up if I do it that way. I could try. Scared I'll break it. Maybe I can make a backup of the file before I do that. Holy crap, speaking of subscriptions, just before we left, a funny thing jumped in there. Thank you so much, a funny thing, for the subscription. 5 months. Holy crap. See now, hold on. I don't know if we'll have time for the credits to reach there again, but I just updated the file. So theoretically, when it gets past the extras to the producers, it's going to show your name first. That's how it's supposed to work. I might have to close out of OBS and reopen it, which would kill the stream. But yes, good night or good morning, good times on everybody. I just want to let the thing... Oh,